Well, hello everyone. Welcome on into the stream. Hello, Hyun. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. It is more Genshin time. This is like, I think this is the third day I've streamed in a row. That is crazy for me, actually. It's crazy for me. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing more of the Wangshuin event. Let's get right to it. I'm excited to do more cooking. Excited to do more cooking in a way that you don't actually cook, you know? Hello, Ollie. Welcome on in as well. Hope you're doing well. Hello everyone, we are going to go cook some more and then we're doing the final hangout event we need to do. Finally catching up. Finally catching up.
Morning. Time to fire up the stove for another day of customers. Thanks again.
You're welcome. What we're going to see today is going to be Inazuma.
Great work.
I haven't seen anything for today, so I have no clue. And Red Rocks, welcome on in as well. Hope you're doing well.
Crazy characters come walking through that door. I know you'll be able to handle them.
Crazy characters. Why do I feel it's going to be Ito now?
Every time you say something like that, you jinx it.
Welcome on in, everyone. More cooking
That's not
time.
true. Anyway, I didn't mean it like
That
that.
ramen was banging. Hell yeah, I love me some ramen. Oh my god, I fucking called it. I knew it. Ito and Shinobu are here. No way.
Wait, did I say that right?
Almost. I think you meant fellow Inazuman abroad, boss.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look.
Oh my
out
god,
for
it's
you
Ayato.
This far from home, don't we, Ayato?
Oh, look, Checker!
I did not expect it to be Ayato to be here.
Oh, hey, flying lavender melon. The sky.
Oh jeez, wow.
And my
Guess it's
compadre,
Inazuma
too.
Cast
All my
Day.
friends in one place.
Hope you're all doing well.
Today's my lucky day.
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
Give me dem toes. Oh my god.
Back in wait. As soon as I announced that.
Yeah, give me dem toes.
available for hire, they'll be
Oh my
throwing more
goodness.
at me. Right now, I got a more.
Last day probably be Mon. I'm guessing so, yeah, because we're in Liyue, so I'm guessing the last day will be Mon.
Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakado's okay and whatnot.
Oh yeah, because you left him here. So what about you, Ayato?
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue.
You wanted to come to do.
Naturally, I came here as soon as I could. But
You wanted to do the Onikabuto fight. I love him.
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a bummer.
quite the bummer indeed. Though all is not lost. Since you're here, you'll be able to tell me all about it.
Sure thing, my
Oh
man.
my goodness.
But, let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef anyway? Hey, get the chef out here. I got compadres to feed.
I'm the chef.
Yeah, sure, me too. Wait, what?
I love Ito so much.
That one for us, really.
My friend was generous enough to sponsor me or welcome, but I'm no longer free to play. Need it for cheery though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you didn't pay for it, so I mean, technically you haven't put money in, so free to play. You haven't spent anything, so I mean, you know.
Get one, compadre.
Yo, what can I go?
You
Welcome
got
on in.
it.
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Ito's here.
Come out here.
Our boy Ito is here. I love him. I love him so much.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can recommend the Palace Jewels, a Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds.
Hey, you've made this before. We need something new.
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little more, down to earth?
I don't know what that was, but I loved it.
Earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton
Okay.
of flavor, and we don't skimp on
Good, you got the
portion
Aquila
size.
sword. No way. Hell yeah. Finally, Jade Spear refinement for Birdie. Hell yeah.
Humbly
Congratulations on that. I still don't have an Akia Favonia.
We'll take
It's the
that.
only
Nothing
standard weapon I'm
fancy.
missing.
We're all friends here.
The only one.
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either.
Only took 4 years, yeah.
Just knows.
It's really taking its sweet
Bro
time.
just knows. Yes, a bro just knows. Bros don't suppose. 'Cause bros
Oh my
just
god, I love
knows.
these two.
Is this for real? Ah, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
The bro just knows it's true. Look at them. Those there. We're gonna go cook.
The air was getting stifling, so I made some excuses and slipped away. Anyway,
Thanks for taking the hint earlier. I'll fill you in later.
I forgot to talk to these two. This is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Seriously, if I'd blinked, I would have missed it. Crimson Staff just
Oh my god.
launched itself at Bloom Pruner and sent it flying.
I'd expect no less of the bona fide Beetle Battle King himself. It sounds like a truly epoch-defining duel.
Oh, I love them so much. Want Jade Spear, but I have no primos to guarantee. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a good idea to save up for what you want. I mean, sometimes it's good to just go for it, you know? Other times it's good to save. Get into the island off the Mondstadt map? Hell yeah, the Nameless Island. That's always a fun time over there.
Friend's quite a character. Still,
Where's the
I'm
Wolf's
humbly
Gravestone
enough
Glimmer? You
to
gotta
share
get
it
it.
with me.
I'm wishing you
So
luck
I
in
don't
getting
think we'll
that.
have any problems with this order.
Actually, what is it called humbly enough anyway? A hearty meat dish is a good start, but in Paimon's experience, one humble dish is never enough.
Because that's your Paimon.
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's actually just tofu, made to look and taste like meat.
Tofu.
Wait, tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat that. Guess we should get them to pick something else instead.
Yeah.
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
Ito can't have tofu.
Wait, what are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only.
Do I play Minecraft and you play Java? I play Java Edition, yeah. Me and my brothers have a server. We have a Minecraft realm.
To order something else?
Yeah, if he had tofu, Ito would be dead.
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. I hereby
Oh,
declare
God.
that humbly enough will be an everlasting symbol of our friendship, or my name ain't Arataki Ito.
Arataki Ito.
Where's our food at? Hurry up! I'm almost done
Oh,
recounting
God.
the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
This is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably rather eat the tofu than eat his words.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll make sure he
Oh
feels
yeah,
it
Max
well.
definitely had fun with these lines.
The rest by ear.
I love whenever we get Ito, because you can just tell Max is just enjoying himself way too much. Alright. Let's give this a try. It's gonna be so funny. Alright. Step 1, prepping. Cut up the tofu. And cut up the chilies. And more chilies. We did it, we prepped. I'm gonna sneeze, hang on. There we go. Alright, time to mix. Nice. I'm gonna sneeze again. There we go. Found the other death I would probably love this to say wood, that is true. I did this and the dish actually looks really good. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I really can't see it. Wait to see. Thank you guys. Oh. Excuse me. That dish does look really good. The little birdmans. They're Finchy cakes. Oh my god, that's adorable. That does look really good though. Excuse me again. I sneeze once, I sneeze like 5 times. Most of the time more than that.
Food's here.
Oh, so this is humbly enough. You guys don't mess around. Woo! Love me that portion size.
I'm gonna sneeze again.
Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just
Excuse
gonna-
me. Yeah, Xiao definitely likes the sweetness of tofu.
Boss, we should
Xiao likes
respect the
more
local
mild food
customs.
sensitive tummy, that's true.
Leeway
He doesn't like
for right
spicy.
at the guest's
He's a sweet little
first.
bird.
Polite.
I'm just gonna keep sneezing, I guess.
Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style. Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying to go first. Well, guess I only got my own good taste to blame.
Yeah, we're trying to get him not to eat
I'll
it.
wait till last.
I think Ayato knows.
I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of deliciousness with my name on it.
Wait! Don't.
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
Got this, Paimon.
Okay, here goes. Anyway,
Of
so,
course, I auto-caught on fast that insane IQ. Oh, yeah.
cool origin.
You guys know that almond tofu isn't tofu, right? It's a dessert that looks like tofu? Oh, really?
Dude, who cares where it
Huh.
came from? We all know where
I'll have to
it's
take a look
going.
at it then.
Am I right? Down the gullet.
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust Paimon, you get way more out of the experience after you hear it.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated
This is so
on its own
fun.
terms, is it not a waste of the chef's goodwill to sample a dish without hearing its tale?
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right then, give me the full story. I'm all ears.
Oh, this is so
That's
fun.
more like it. Let's start with the ingredients. Actually, no. Let's start with the story of Wang Xuan.
Oh my gosh. I love this so much.
With the history of Dihua Marsh.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Got it.
The tale of Dihua Marsh.
And yo, Zhao, thank you for the follow. We're at your house right now. We're at Wang Shuan. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
Humbling
Welcome,
enough.
welcome.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about life.
Darn. There's no segue to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic? Well, good news is there's only a little bit left.
Oh, compadre, Shinobu, have you been eating this whole time? Save me some dregs, why don't you?
Oh gosh.
That's it. I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's made of.
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as
That's
to
so
consider
funny.
it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are
Welcome on in,
deeply
Zhao. Hope you're
admiring
doing
the
well.
Kentucky gang, so they will be devastated to learn that they missed out on this opportunity. However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion
Ayato is a
of
bro
your
that just knows it's
then
true. The bro just
I'm
knows.
sure it will help to lift their spirits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, Ito, let him take
you
it.
gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue.
That's true.
Besides, you did.
Ayato playing
quite a
Tenji
lot of
chess, he
grilled
is.
fish while
He
we
is
were
big
waiting for
brain
the
boy.
course.
I mean, he was the king of Hyrule, you know? First king of Hyrule, King Rauru. I mean, come on.
Oh, those were for you guys?
Same voice
Aw,
actor.
dang it. I got too
And also
carried away telling
Magikarp.
that story, didn't I? In that case, pass my regards to your fan, bro. El Chefe, can we get the rest of this to go?
Whew. Ito's okay.
Count Crushmore. Instant kill. I never knew there were so many elite beetle fighters in Liyue.
You didn't really come from the Onikabuto fighting contest, did you?
Can you imagine? That would be tardiness of the most unfashionable variety. No, in truth, this trip is part business, part leisure.
How come you didn't come to Lantern right
Every
then?
visitor has their own agenda. For some, the festivities are all the more reason to visit. For others, all the more reason to avoid the crowds.
Fair
In
enough.
any case, one way or another, I seem to have ended up in the right place at the right time. Now, as for the leftover tofu, yes, I'm sure Toma will dispose of it as he sees fit.
Saving for Arlecchino or pulling anything? I'm saving for Chiori right now, and then I'll be pulling Arlecchino right after. I'm excited for both of them. So
I'll get
excited.
back to the docks as soon as this meal is done.
Not shocking how to owns and plays an English chess game. That's true. That is true. Ito the BSer, yeah. You play guitar? Yes, I do play guitar. I do play guitar. Sometimes I play it on stream, too.
Well, thing is...
I can explain. Boss recently found work as a sailor, which
Oh,
allowed
really?
him to hitch a ride here. After the ship docked, he had some free time to do as he pleases. He's been using that time
Ito
to
the
hang out with
sailor.
Master Hanakato.
Just because he's here already. No other reason.
Ito the sailor. Let's go. Bro actually got a job. He did it. He committed. I'm proud of him. Let's go, Ito.
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. Take some time to collect yourself. The next big group is coming in.
Oh yeah. We made a new recipe, humbly enough. Look at that. We're making it. We're gonna do the usual. Where is it? Where's that? There it is. They grow up so fast. Yeah, he's going to college soon. He really is. They grow up so fast. Proud of our boy. Following his fellow pirate Onifoots, he is. He is. He's following his ancestors. He's a son of a sailor. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. As the son of a sailor, I went out on the sea for adventure. Expanding the view of a captain and crew like a man just released from an adventure. Yeah, I love that song. Ito singing sea shanties, I'd love that so much. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. Oh yeah, that reminds me of a story actually. So, in my junior year of high school, my school does a big trip every year. The students can go on a trip, like it's sort of like a world tour trip. Like you can go somewhere in the world. And the year I went was my junior year, and we went to Australia. And during the trip, one of my friends had brought his Bluetooth speaker into the bathroom with him while he was showering. He was just listening to music. But after he got out, my other friend went in. He realized he'd forgotten his Bluetooth speaker in the bathroom. So he turned it all the way up and blasted sea shanties over it. And all you heard from my friend was shit, and then him falling into the wall because it scared him so bad. So yeah, he got scared by a sea shanty. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Alright, only one more day. One more day. It's gonna be Tuesday. I have to wait till Tuesday. I have to wait till Tuesday. What you doing to me, Yang Xiao? I want it now. I want it now. Alright. Well, you guys know what time it is? It's the final hangout event time. It's time for Kaeya's hangout event. Shenanigans and sweet wine. Only noticed the food on display. Oh yeah, there's food everywhere around here. Go to Port Ormos. Yeah, that's right. This happens after Kari Bear, so... Port Ormos. Let's go, Kaeya! Nasty goodness. I've been waiting for this one for so long. You guys have all been telling me it's such a good one. I've been waiting for it. And it's finally here. It's finally time. It's finally time. Alright, Kaeya, where are you? He's way over here. Man, I feel like I was just here yesterday. Get it? Because I was. Play Among Us one day? That'd be a fun thing to do on stream. Among Us stream. Look, it's Kaeya. There's our boy. Why are you talking to Birdman?
Hey, little birdie. Don't feel down. Come and perch on my shoulder. Don't be shy. I'll show you around town.
Oh my gosh. He's just talking to birds. I love him. Might miss some of my trucker friends popping in soon. Fair enough. Hi, Kaeya.
Really? No wonder they never pay attention to me. Forget it.
How does he whistle like that? He's
They're
Kaeya.
criticizing them anyway.
He's Kaeya.
Haven't seen you in some time.
He's amazing, so come on.
Which one of the Animo Archon's wins do I owe the honor?
I guess your natural charisma drew me here.
Oh, is this your way of saying that you missed me?
Yeah.
Since it wasn't meant to be with this little birdie, I'd better leave it alone. Let's take a walk, shall we?
You know what's amusing? What is it? Kaeya's a bird.
If you're wondering why
Oh my god, his
I'm here,
constellation's a bird too.
Jane's been worrying about trade safety
That's funny.
recently. I discovered this when I unwittingly
why he talks to
burst
birds.
into her office to save the day. Another job involving long-distance travel falls to me.
He's a
I
peacock,
suppose
it's
not my
true.
fault for having such a strong sense of duty.
Guy's grandpa literally Sinbad, oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Is it really?
Still, on the bright side, business is now taken care of. And I have unused travel funds, so I was planning to...
What are we doing?
Gundafar, we are in the middle of a war. Your place is at the front lines by my son's side.
The play going on here?
What provokes your unwarranted return to the palace?
A matter of utmost importance, Your Majesty.
Not by name, but it seems to be inspiration judging by his outfit. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, his outfit.
Outdoor theater. Looks fun.
I want to learn more about Kai. I really hope we get a ton of lore in here.
Actually, yes. I saw some guards do a musical performance when I was traveling with their caravan in Sumeru. They were desert dwellers. So are these actors. And I think I actually recognize one of them.
All right.
Come on, let's go watch.
Alrighty. That's not the name I was expecting for this quest. That's not the name I was expecting. All the world's a stage. Like Farina's thing. That's not what I was expecting for Kaeya's Hangout event. Now Farina's song is stuck in my head. Le mondo consena viva musica plere, carriere proprio dell'uomo, tu sera nemos inquietas, proton, yeah, it's stuck in my head now. Kaeya's Farina reference, no way.
An offering of treasures and hostages, as well as a plea for peace. My king, this battle has finally restored the dignity of our people. Moreover, with Frasiav's offer of land comes the opportunity to expand our borders, as your Majesty.
To be fair, Farina's theme is banger. It is. It's some of the only French I know.
Will be a great boon to our nation.
I don't know much French, but I know how to sing Farina's theme.
My armor and made haste back to our halls from the front lines. My king, what say you to this proposal?
Ah, it's the tale of Prince Kubad. Ever heard this one?
Feels like we missed a lot of the backstory.
Don't worry, I still remember the general plot. Let me fill you in on the background while the king deliberates.
Okay.
The main characters are the brilliant Prince Kubad and his war-hungry father, King Kabus. The one talking to the king right now is Gundafar.
Port Ormos EST, it is Port Ormos EST. OST, why is my English not working? Port Ormos OST is a bop, I love it.
He demanded that the prince walk through.
I'd be fun to do like a jam emote, you know? To look on jam animated emote. Need it.
The prince emerged unscathed, thus proving his innocence. But the seeds of doubt had already been sown in the king's mind. Now uneasy in the presence of his mistrustful father, the prince requested to be sent away to the battlefield where he would fight against Frasiav's army. That's the enemy general we heard them mention just now. This is the part where the prince has won the war and decided to forge a peace with the rival nation. He wrote a letter recommending peace to his father. Oh, it looks like the king's made up his mind. Let's keep watching.
All right.
Frasiav lost because he did not have the blessing of God. Our God will always watch over us and punish our enemies. Once the bells of war have begun to toll, they shall not cease until the blood of our enemies fills.
Have I watched Sparkle's trailer? Has Nihita's treaty survived? Ooh, I have not seen it yet. I'll have to check it out. I don't play much Star Rail, but I do want to check it out.
Be my son and hold the intaglio I bestowed upon him as proof of his royal blood, then he must obey my command.
Your Majesty, I must caution that a nation destroyed is not a fallen city writ large. Now, the loss of one city strikes fear into the hearts of our enemies, compelling them to accept defeat and cede land in exchange for peace. If, however, we insist on bringing a whole nation to its knees, then so long as a single person is left standing, they will see us as their sworn enemy, and one day return to us tenfold the pain that we have inflicted on their.
Why does this feel like Conria mirroring?
My king, a people is to their nation as wild grass to the open prairie. Though we burn down the whole field and spare not one blade of grass,
This is like
roots continue to grow.
Celestia destroyed the whole nation of Conria, and then the survivors are like, hey, wait a minute, we didn't like that. And they'll come back and be like, we're gonna kill you now. Yeah, it is Kaeya, Conria POV. Names get jumbled in my head, fair enough, yeah. I'm a bit like that too. It takes me a few reads before I can get something down.
You saying, my noble king? must you mistrust your own flesh and blood and sink ever deeper into the blight of hatred? When he was falsely accused, you once doubted his honor and made him walk through a raging fire. Did he not prove himself worthy by emerging unharmed from the flames? Now you would turn me away when I seek only to provide the wisdom of counsel. What is the justification for this?
The justification is that my word, not yours, is the law of the land. Cease and be gone, Gundafar, so you may spend the rest of your days with your wife.
Think of Gundafar as Pierre? Okay. Yo! Yo, Moon Valkyrie, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Pause real quick. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hope you're all doing well. How was your stream, Moon Valkyrie?
Refuses to accept it.
I hope your stream was going well. What were you up to? What are you up to? Oh, I need you guys to say hello to our friend. Say hello to our little friend here. We got our little Zhongli friend. Say hello here. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, Moon Valkyrie, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Just finished Penacony story. Oh, you're doing some Star Rail, I see. You're doing some Star Rail. I need to catch up still. I still need to catch up on Penacony. I hope you enjoyed it. I've heard it's really, really good. I have seen a few of the things, so I know what happened. So I hope you're mentally all right too, and emotionally all right. But yeah, that sounds awesome. I love Penacony. I love it. I need to play more, don't I? I need to play more Star Rail. Welcome on in, Phil. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. We got Small Morax. He's our boy. Zhang Lizard. Iguanali. We got a lot of cute nicknames for the boy. I love this little boy. Moke is really into the theories and all. Fair. Yeah, I've seen some interesting theories so far for what's gonna happen in 2.1 and everything. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Even though I don't play too much Star Rail anymore, I'm still invested in that story, you know? Still invested. Alright, let's keep going. We're doing Kaeya's Hangout event over here today. I've been catching up on all of these. Perhaps the first task should be this. Love Zhongli have the Exuvia tattooed. Really? That's awesome. That's awesome. I just have this boy. I just have the fluffy boy. Yeah, Zhongli's my favorite character.
Brilliant acting, Darbil.
I saw you approaching us in the middle of the scene. I was worried that my performance would be subpar and you'd think I was just making a fool of myself.
Not at all. Far from it. Actually,
As for the king, think of him as Ermin. Yeah, that makes sense. Ermin, the king.
When we first got to know each other, he was still a guard for one of the merchant caravans.
Love Kaeya's Hangout. You're about to have a bit of the lore reveals. Oh yeah, I've heard it's a lot of lore. I'm excited for it.
Nice to meet you. Any friend of
I am so excited.
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't making all that much as a mercenary. It felt right to me to get away from the danger and live a more
Port Armor's OST? Why do I keep saying EST? OST is still a bop.
A few friends and started performing shows all over the country. Full disclosure, we had to put this little stage together using whatever wood and cloth we could borrow. It's really low budget. Anyway,
I love his outfit. It's a really cool outfit.
But none of us are any good at coming up with a script. Everything we tried to write just sounded off somehow. So I got a student from the academia to adapt an old story I knew to make it more appealing to our audience. What do you think? Passable?
I could tell that you've had someone.
It was a very good story.
They turned out very nicely.
Ah, that's good. Well, as you can see, even now, we still don't have much of an audience. Don't suppose you'd be interested to see the rest of the show?
Sure, why not? I don't have anything pressing lined up. And I don't think the Traveler does either.
Yeah, I want to see more of the
Tickets
show.
for two, please.
More lore.
How much would that be?
There's no need for tickets. You could just get some food from Jafar Tavern. We've worked out an arrangement with them.
First path in the Hangout? Yes, we just started it. We were doing the Wang Shuin food event before this, so we're just starting the Hangout. It's the last one we need to do. Been catching up on the recent streams with all the Hangouts. Started with, I think, Ningguang's. We've had a few to catch up on, but we're finally caught up.
Costume and sword out so they'll be ready to go the moment he gets here.
My apologies. I have to get ready for the upcoming scene. I'll see you from the stage.
I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. Feel the lore. Alright, we're getting food. Hi, Nesmil.
Would you two like to order some food? What can I get you? If you're looking for recommendations, today's special
Ooh,
is
I
the
do like
tandoori roast
chicken.
chicken.
Num num num.
Bear with us a moment. We're just going to take a look at the menu.
How'd you become friends with Darbil?
I was at Port Ormos discussing some business opportunities, and some crook was trying to pull a fast one on me. Darbil took pity on me and politely asked him to make himself scarce. He's a good guy. A decent storyteller, too. Quite an interesting character. There's a lot of fun to
Maybe it's one of the best endings out of all his endings. Ooh, very nice. I picked a good one to start with then.
Especially if you're in the company of an
Tandoori, I'm
interesting
hungry again. Yeah, me
It's
too.
my secret formula for staying in a good mood. Try it out sometime. You'll see what I
Secret
mean.
formula.
Thanks for waiting.
You'll never get me
We're
secret
ready to
formula.
order
Arg
now.
arg arg.
We'll take you up on that tandoori roast chicken. And let's throw in some desserts, too. One each of the rose custard.
Jeez, Kaeya's ordering the whole menu.
and the patisara pudding, please.
That does sound really good though. I
Should
want
see
it.
us through the
I
show.
want it right now. Give me the food. This route's the most lore heavy one? Oh, I picked good then. I picked good.
We've got good seats, close to the stage, but also not too crowded. We can watch the show as we eat. If
Just
I
like
remember
Farazan,
correctly,
yeah.
the next scene
Just
should
like
focus on the
Farazan.
prince.
A lot of
But I
lore.
won't spoil it for you. You have to experience it for
Farazan's was sad. I
yourself.
liked it though. It was pretty sad. I just wanted to give her a hug. So many characters in this game just need a hug.
You could say that. It's always stayed with me because it's hammered home a cruel but realistic truth. People do not choose where and when to be born, yet the circumstances of their birth define the choices that they will have for the rest of their life.
Mewtwo would
Here
disagree.
you are. Your check's on the table too. Just call me over when you're ready to settle up.
Mewtwo would disagree.
No need.
That was my senior quote, the Mewtwo quote from the Pokemon movie. I'm not even lying.
Change.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
And Farazana's unique pose that no other characters do. It's the arm close together to make a heart. Oh yeah, like this one thing. That one's really cute.
Excellent service. The food all smells wonderful too.
I
So
do love
please
that. It's
pass
so
my
cute.
compliments to the chef.
thank you so much, sir.
The lore's not really explicit in this, but it's heavily implied. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. A bunch of my friends were like so excited. So excited when this came out. I just never got the chance to do it.
But the actor who plays the prince has run into some difficulties and won't be able to make it.
Oh,
We can't do the rest of the show without him, so I'm really, really sorry, but we'll have to call the show right here.
oh. Can Kaeya fill in?
Ooh, that would be fun. I wouldn't say no.
I mean, I was kidding, but
Darbil, would you lose any income if I were to mess this up?
it's obvious
Not
Kaeya
really.
choosing between
I
Abyss
mean,
Vermont.
there's
Yeah,
not much of an audience here anyway.
it's gonna be
I
interesting.
wouldn't want to take too much of your time, though.
Don't worry
Think of the
about
princess, the
that.
Albergs that didn't go
I like
Psycho
to be
Abyss Stimp.
spontaneous now and then,
Oh, like
especially
Clothar
as I'm
did.
little.
Let me
Clothar was like,
think.
crystal.
You already
I
know the
like.
story, so you just need to memorize a few lines. Ha! You know what? This might actually work. Ah, wait, but Kuban has a specific costume he's supposed to wear, and there's no way you'd fit into it. Switching actors is one thing, but wearing street clothes on stage would really ruin the immersion. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Well, good thing that I've actually got a costume with me.
Oh, his summer
Works pretty well for
costume.
stage, too.
Clothar was a piece of work. Yeah, it's true.
Can you show it to me?
He was an interesting man.
Sure. If you can show me the way to your
The outfit's gonna
changing
bring back
room,
memories. Oh yeah.
It's in the restaurant. Follow me.
I don't have many opportunities to wear it in public.
We're back. We're back. Alright. Fresh if not back. Hee. Just as I was saying, yeah, Kaeya is too powerful. He's too OP. He's too OP. He's too hot. Look at that outfit though. It's such a cool outfit. Look at him.
Uh-oh, not a fan of me as a prince? I'll have to act my heart out so you'll be too dazzled to make any digs.
Kaeya, here's your script for the next scene. It's not too long, but you also don't have very long to prepare. Do you think you can memorize
Well, Kaeya's
your lines
amazing.
in
He can
time?
definitely memorize his
Only
lines.
one way to find out.
I was telling you, if it scares me, fair enough.
Covered all your lines and movements on stage. You haven't had long to prepare, so don't worry about forgetting your lines. We'll remind you.
All right, I'm good to go.
Great. Then let's
The
get
anime
this
death
show
hair?
on the road.
What's the anime death hair? I don't watch much anime, so I don't know. Hob?
General Kubad, son of Kabus, the fate of this battle is clear. I beg you, please spare my few remaining men. They no longer have the strength to fight back.
It's a cool looking sword.
Frosyav, though you now lead only the husk
Simple
of a
sword, but I like
once
it.
mighty army,
I will survive, I hope
desire to
so.
crush your dignity.
Ponytail braid over the shoulder
Even your
equals
most
Dedge? I hope not, because
savage
I've had that
warriors have
hairstyle
no
before.
desire to see further bloodshed, and none among your ranks have opposed these peace talks. Nevertheless, I must hear it from you one final time. General Frosyav, do you agree to sign a treaty in good faith and commit from this day forth to peace between our nations?
With my army in ruins, I am in no position to do otherwise. But on this, I give you my word.
Or else fine, yeah, I know.
Let us end
Just
our
messing around.
hostilities and send our surviving men home to their families.
We share the desire to lay down our arms for good and liberate our hearts from the dirge of hatred. Then as God above is our witness, by the authority vested in me by this intaglio of King Kabus, I hereby declare that I will spare your hostages and what remains of your army. May peace be restored to this land, and may these fields of war become a place where crops grow aplenty. My tutor, Gundafar, has already made haste to my father, the king, with the recommendation of a truce. It is my sincere hope that he will see that peace as a
Think of this as a talk between the Crown Prince and the Archons? Yeah, that makes sense.
Prince Kubad, your name is renowned throughout your land and ours. I will place my hope in your words.
One will find on a battlefield no master of ceremonies, nor the paper on which a treaty may be signed. In their absence, let us raise our weapons and swear an oath.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, exactly.
I, Kubad, son of Kabus,
Oh, look at that.
hereby pledge protection to you and all.
That looks so cool.
May the oceans be stained red with my blood if I am ever to renounce this oath.
Wow, your friend is so dreamy. He's not a real prince by any chance, is he?
He could be.
Hey, Rashana, you don't want to miss this. The good-looking guy who left that huge tip is acting on stage with Darble's troupe.
Darble's one lucky man.
They're just flirting with Kaeya.
I return, Your Highness. I hope I'm not too late. Have you already promised peace to Frosyav?
Nay, I am not so rash as to preempt my father's blessing. I promised only what I could so
Am I
far.
a coffee or a tea person? Definitely a tea person.
My child,
Definitely a tea person. I don't drink coffee.
you the gravest news. Kabus has become blinded by fanaticism and hatred, and will stop at nothing to vanquish every last man under Frosyav's lead.
How can this be? You mean to say that my father has rejected our proposal for peace?
Uh-oh.
He has indeed. I urged him to reconsider, and for this I was rebuked and dismissed from his service.
Uh-oh.
But far stricter punishment than this awaits you, should you return home with your troops. Please heed my warnings, dear child. I dare not imagine what unspeakable atrocities your father intends to commit.
Nay, the truce must stand. I cannot renounce my oath. How can man claim to stand above beast without remaining true to his word?
Yeah.
The masses have grown weary of death and
Desert era,
conflict
yeah.
in both our nation and theirs. Are we all now to bend
When I was
to
in
his
Vietnam
will
for holiday last year, I had
and
this apple
massacre
cinnamon tea. It was
countless
amazing.
more to
Really?
satisfy
Apple
a
cinnamon tea.
desire
That sounds
stays
delicious.
alone? When I departed my beloved home to
Fortunately, it
fight
seems
for
Ermin was not
another
sane
man,
and forced Kaeya's dad to
I
flee. It
did
seems
so
like
to
that,
honor
yeah.
his wishes and for my duty to our people.
King Ermin was a bit of a nerd,
Is this
man.
Fate's grand design? Is this Fate's grand design?
Kaeya, the next line is, alas, is this fate's grand design, that I should spend the rest of my days in a foreign land, till I am laid to rest in a grave far from home?
Must it be so?
Huh? Wait, that's not part of the script. Kaeya, did you not hear me?
Uh-oh.
My dear audience, I ask you this. Do you believe in fate? If fate decreed
Kaeya improv for real, he is improving. Oh gosh. What is that? That's an interesting thingy. I would challenge my fate and rise above it.
Then so must it be. Yes, so must it be. I shall discard this intaglio and rid myself of the shackles of fate.
This here is all Kaeya, yeah.
That's not... My dear prince, do you intend to betray your father and abandon your heritage?
The Nibelung ring. Oh, right.
To send the machinations of war to every corner
That's right, the Nibelung ring. That was mentioned all the way back in 3.6, wasn't it? Yo, Echo, come on in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hope you're doing well. Saw Kaeya and had to say hello. Oh, yes. Fair enough, I get it. I love Kaeya.
That the bright banner of my homeland might fly in every nation known to mankind.
Abandon your heritage, Albergalor. I know. Oh, goodness.
I am no pawn in heaven's plan.
This is Hangout, yes. Funny how the theme of fate is recurring. Oh, yes. Theme of fate, it's gonna be so important. I need to make a Kaeya video, don't I?
Spend the rest of my days in a foreign land till I breathe my last in a place far from home.
Oh, at least he brought it back in the end.
Prince Kubad, my child, there is no need to be rash. Please bring at least your fortune and the retainers who will always be loyal to you.
Gundafar, my dear mentor, you have always
Grim, I guess, the fate of the Alberts, yeah. And his family past present. I can't wait to know more about him. Oh my goodness. Kaeya carried me from early game on, still use him from time to time. Oh yeah, he was on my first team. For like, the first update I played, I just used the standard team.
Goodbye, my child.
He was one of my favorites. Let's go talk to Kaeya. There's a lot of people.
Ooh, it's Prince Kubad. Could I please get
The
your
hostess is still flirting with him.
Certainly, ma'am.
Ooh, thank you. I'll just go find a pen.
Farewell, Conria. Oh yeah. Good show, Kaeya.
Feeling more like a fan now?
Kaeya's actually a very good crowd unit and a very good actor too. I love him. Pretty much only played Kaeya from AR 0 to AR 50. The rest of my team was level 40. Fair enough.
My apologies, Master Toos. I somehow missed you in the crowd earlier.
I was some distance away. I just came over near the end after.
Guys, Adam Audi. Oh look, future waifu.
The performance was outstanding across the board. I knew that the poor turnout over the past few days was just bad luck.
I actually talk about Kaeya in my new video that's coming out tomorrow. Talking about him in the Hexen Circle video. That's gonna be over on there. I didn't mean to click that twice. I saw I clicked that once, but shameless plug.
It's fairly cheap anyway.
Thank you, sir. And a big thanks also to our wonderful prince.
I need to update that command, don't I?
He might have disbanded right on the spot.
Kaeya, was it? Well, young man, I must say...
That's not to watch it for Kaeya, yeah. Fair enough. Mostly Hexen Circle, but there is some Kaeya mentions here and there. Because he will be important. I feel like he'll tie into the Hexen Circle.
Thank you for the invite, sir. But I'm afraid I've reached the end of my time at Sumeru. I'm sure that my friends and family in Mondstadt must be missing me terribly.
Well then, consider it an open invitation. Once you've been bitten by the travel bug, my friend, you'll be getting itchy feet again before too long.
I would love to travel to Sumer. It's so
If
beautiful.
you're ever interested, please ask Darbil to reach out to me. Darbil, we can continue discussions on the sponsorship once you've wrapped up today's show. I'm going back to the inn.
Thank you so much, Master Toos. I'll see you shortly. Seriously, Kaeya, thank you for bailing me out again. You're a good guy. May the gods bless you. You know, you should stay for a few more days. I owe you a meal at the very least.
Darbil, Asgar is back. He lost track of time playing Genius Invocation.
Oh
TCG.
gosh.
You've got to sort him out.
Not TCG.
Invocation
Maybe
again?
not the gods, yeah.
That does it.
Guy's like, I don't know about
Get away
gods.
with it this time. Please excuse me, Kaeya. I will be right back.
Sure, there's no rush. Okay, I think they're all gone. Let's slip away now while we can.
Yo, Diesel, welcome on in. Sorry for popping in late. I was at work. It's alright, man. Don't worry about it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Doing Kaeya's Hangout event. It's been fun so far. A lot of lore.
Alright, this should be far enough.
I got a Star Dragon beside him. Aether Lumine. That's true. That's true. Chronic Lore Skipper. I have actually no clue what the Action Circle does, so it might be a good idea to watch it. Yeah, I'd recommend watching it. Action Circle, I think they're going to be very important, so... I think they're going to be very important. This where it gets important? Okay.
People were starting to expect a lot of things that I didn't sign up for. Besides, the missing actor is back now.
Yeah.
Darbil shouldn't be needing me to stand in again. I don't mind socializing, but compared to chatting over food and drink, I much prefer just going wild on the stage. What about you? Did you enjoy the show?
I thought your performance was intriguing. I was curious to know what's going through your mind on stage.
I was expecting a lengthier critique, but you've thrown the question right back at me. Sneaky. All right, I'll rise to your challenge. Let me
Back
think.
with the bird.
All the world's a stage, and all the people...
All the world's a stage. There it is again.
Does that answer your question? Perhaps there's an inept god out there deciding everyone's fates? Much like the academia student drafting Darbil's scripts. Yeah, inept is a good word for it.
The inept
Honestly,
god, yeah.
It might even be a little too civil to describe a god who turns fathers against their sons and is bent on endless warmongering, don't you think? Anyway, that's exactly why actors need to wait.
The dimers, yeah.
How
How many endings have you done so far? We actually haven't reached any endings, so this is our first one. Because we started off the cooking event. The constellations, yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. One day I'll read the quests, fair enough. Fair enough. I have a lot of lore videos on my YouTube channel too, so I mean, again, shameless plug. Does the Snap God really exist?
Dear traveler, please don't take me too literally. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. The god is just a figure of speech.
Oh, sure it
The
is. It's real.
point I'm making is about the
False
actors.
God Gnosticism, yes.
Everyone, you and I included.
Oh, I should have done
both
this
an
sooner,
actor
shouldn't I have?
And a member of the audience. If you don't like the script, just walk off the stage and join the audience. You always have a choice.
Not sure I fully
A little
understand.
too obtuse?
The flawed and
Don't
perfect
dwell
world
on it.
made by the false
It's
god.
no
Oh,
fun
yeah.
of losing sleep over. I was just thinking aloud. Relax. Be yourself. Do your thing. That's all I'm really trying to say. When I did my little bit of audience interaction back there, you had no time to prepare.
Watching a lore video while skipping through the quest sounds a little criminal, but sure. I mean, that's why I make the lore videos, for people who skip the quest, you know?
Often the most authentic. And that's
Some
why
people,
I
like,
liked your
they don't
answer.
want to, like, listen to all the
You're
quest
still
stuff,
holding
but then
on
they're
to a
like,
tall
well,
one
now I kind of
from
want to know, so
stage
they watch the
right
lore
now.
video.
Keep it. Think of it as a souvenir
I
from
can't tell you how many times I've had comments of people being like, well, I've never read the lore, but now I kind of want to.
Day, hasn't it, little birdie?
Up. There's the bird. There's our first ending. Look at him up there. Look at him up there, Pirate Kaeya. I feel like this is gonna like have some important lore in the description. It's a 4-star. The 4-star thing. It has to be important. Intaglio that symbolizes the noble origins of Prince Kubad in the play. It should have been strung on a beaded chain and worn on the prince's chest, but a fated tragedy made the prince abandon it. The blood red jewel is a crystallization of the question Kai asked you, that age-old question about destiny. There's no need to rush the answer. In the future, use what you see, touch, and feel to prove the answer within your soul. Interesting. He's the harbinger of dawn too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't skip the lore, but I still like watching the lore vid, just a way to recap. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like researching the lore too. Like, it's me a nice reason to recap and make videos on it. I like doing it. I have multiple Genshin accounts reading everything with BMIN. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, we did one of the endings. So now we go to the other one. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Him giving us the ring was very symbolic too. Oh, yeah.
Gundafar, we are in the middle of a
Last part
war.
reminds me of what N
Your
said to us.
place is the
Really?
front lines by my son's
Which
side.
thing from N?
Pray tell,
About
provoked
changing
your
fate?
Unwarranted return to the palace.
A matter of
We've
utmost
seen this.
Outdoor theater. Looks fun.
We've done that.
Ah, yes. Here's what I was thinking about the unused funds. Given that the acting grandmasters.
Oh yeah, the explanations were very helpful. Yo, Brennan, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
In other words, what do you say we find a way to spend the remaining budget?
Spending money with Kaeya, I
Perhaps a
like it.
fancy meal at a nice restaurant, or a river cruise that takes in the sights of Sumeru City, or we could buy a few nice mementos to take home. Hey, no
Oh,
need to
Kaeya.
put it like that. Let's keep walking. We can consider it some more on the road.
All right.
The rules of the Knights
It's one about believing what we truly see to be truth. Oh yeah, believe your own eyes.
are counted as travel expenses. That's more than
Everything else is but an illusion.
to live a little. Of course, with me being here on my own, it was
Two
looking
birds
for a
walking
wasted
together.
opportunity. But now that I've run into you, why don't we make this a joint trip?
Experience of an author has some perks, I gotta admit. I can share that stuff too now. Yeah, exactly. Always fun to have more stuff.
Even the sharpest blade loses its edge if it's always in use. Regular maintenance is
Hey, hi, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're doing Kaeya's Hangout event today. Last one I need to do. We're almost caught up.
Make the most of the time we have. Right now is the perfect time to relax and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
And who knows how many other chances we'll get. So come on. What do you say?
Let me take you somewhere new then.
Great. Music to my ears. I'll cover the travel costs, of course. There's nothing more enjoyable than the company of a good friend. Let's call this a nice little excursion to round off my long business trip. Now, let me think where we should go. I've seen a lot of Sumeru already.
All right, where are we gonna
Let's
go?
go for someplace new. How about Liyue? I'd be heading past there on my way
Okay.
back to Mondstadt anyway, so it's not out of the way.
Yeah, I know Leo inside and out.
Well, lucky me. I'll hold you to
Which
that.
Kaeya outfit do you prefer? I prefer the newer one,
Ministry of Civil
the one from the
Affairs
3.8 event.
corresponds with the Knights of Favonius.
I like it so much
So the
more.
address on their letterhead is one of the few
It just
places
fits
I'm
him so
familiar
well.
with. I don't have much luggage, so it won't take me long.
Do you know
to
Kaeya's
cover.
English VA did stage work as an actor? Really? That's awesome. So it probably felt right at home recording the dialogue for the first ending we did. I felt right at home there. And we are heading over to Liyue Harbor with Kaeya. We're taking them all around. Taking them all around as a bird. Bird, man, bird.
I've heard that there's lots to see and do in Liyue, but I'm sure you're more familiar with the place than I
Liyue
am.
Path was my favorite ending of the Hangout event. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Maybe you can tell me about your previous travels here along the way.
Yeah.
Such a satisfying feeling to just drop everything, go on a long trip, and see something new.
Yeah.
Who knows who we might cross paths with? We might even end up going on an impromptu adventure. Just like how I met you in Port Omos, and now we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, let's see what's up ahead.
Who we gonna meet in this Hangout event? Could be anyone. Could meet Zhongli.
Do you know this shop? It looks pretty nice from the outside.
Well, the jewelry, yes. We were here with Ningguang not too long ago.
Welcome to Mingxing Jewelry. We are a
There's such
long-established
pretty jewelry
trader of
here.
Precious stones. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Let me see. Ah, some nice.
In the Discord, if anyone wants to see on their own time, thank you. I'll put the Discord up right now. If anyone's not in there, there's the Discord.
What do you think, traveler?
Remember doing this on my main a while ago? Don't ask me what happened. Then I didn't Kai get me to read. Fair enough. All right.
Ah, you're interested in souvenirs. If you're struggling to decide, you might want to consider getting some jade. You can't go wrong with a nice jade pendant. They're an elegant addition to your look, whatever your age or gender.
True.
If you're looking for a specific design, we can make it to your specifications. It does take
Jingxi,
some time to fill
yes.
an order, however. High-quality jade is hard to come by, so our waiting list is at least a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a pity. I'm just visiting and I won't be in town for very long. So as much as it pains me to do so, I'm afraid I'll have to leave this beautiful bijou behind.
No worries at all, sir. If you're looking for something off the shelf, why not go and see Mr. Shirto at the Jade Mystery? He also deals in jade and precious stones.
The jade betting guy.
Exactly. But on that note, let me give you a word of advice. There's no risk in purchasing a piece of jade that's already been cut. But you could lose all of your mora betting on uncut rocks.
True.
I won't say any more, as I don't want my fellow vendors to think I'm bad-mouthing them. But I think you catch my drift. It's only human nature to spend a little when you're on a trip.
True.
But don't be too hasty to part with your cash.
Yeah, saving is important, everyone. Remember that. Saving is important.
Economic well-being very seriously, and they often send out the Millilith to spread public awareness of well-known scams. As guests here, I'd encourage you to watch out for anyone trying to rip you off.
I think that's sound advice wherever you go into that.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, boss.
Just one from him yesterday? Hell yeah. That's an achievement too, right? Winning from him? There's a little trick you can do. I wonder if we'll have to do it in this.
Welcome! Looking for uncut stones or pre-cut jade? We've got plenty of both for your viewing pleasure.
Uncut stones. Ah, yes, we were just briefed on that. Let's take a look at the pre-cut jade.
You mustn't rush into a purchase.
I detect a quiet but distinct tone of apprehension in your words. Please rest assured, there's nothing to be quite so wary about with my business. Feel free to peruse at your leisure. I think you'll find that everything I do here is entirely above board and legitimate, and I sell only pure and unadulterated
Learning disability, so I revisit content on YouTube after playing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes I do have to go back and reread some stuff or discuss with my friends because I'm like, I did not understand this. Anyone know when the 4.5 live stream be? March 1st. That's when it is. Yeah, I believe so. So like 5 days? 5 days from now?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how.
So we're probably getting an announcement about it in a few days, and then 5 days from now it'll be here.
They're taking the bait of their own free will.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you understand. Although your peculiar phrasing at the end there, you almost make it sound as if I really am scamming people. Anyway, betting on jade is what it is. Feel free to try your luck, but if you can't afford to lose, then it's not for you. We don't need to cause each other any trouble. I'll leave you to browse.
Hopefully Windbloom in 4.5. I would hope so, yeah. I'd love more Windbloom. Go back to Mondstadt. Give us more lore.
Amber-colored jade would probably make for a good souvenir.
Really thinking of buying it?
Why not?
Playing through a quest, I watch YouTube to compare viewpoints. Fair enough. I appreciate that you watch my videos. Thank you. Yeah, I chat with Ashkai in the Discord a lot too. Because I'm like, help. I don't understand. Talking about my Guizhong
Well, if you're not
very recently.
Then I guess we'll pass.
Ahoy there, Captain! Fancy seeing you back in town.
Ashkai and Silicon Cloud one, that'd be a fun thing to do, wouldn't it? Would be a fun thing to do. Maybe I'll have to ask her at some point, who knows?
Still scamming people with your pile of rocks? Hey! Keep your voice down. Can't you see I've got customers? But more to the point, when have you ever seen a customer get scammed in my store? I mean, you want the full list? Or... Hold up. Is that... Captain Kaeya! What, brings you to Liyue?
Oh, just taking a short trip with my friend.
Oh, they know each other. Kai knows everyone. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's been a
We need Yanfei and Zhongli sitting in the same room talking about lore. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. He is really chaotic sometimes, yeah. I mean, I can be too. I'm pretty chill on stream, but put me in a room with someone else chaotic, and I will go crazy.
Chef Mao's daughter is a skilled chef, and their prices are very reasonable. My wife can't get enough of their boiled fish.
Oh yeah, she is.
And, speaking of my wife, she won't let me forget what a great help you've been to us before. So thank you, on her behalf.
Your wife? Ah, yes. How is she doing these days? Keeping well?
Very well, thank you. Very well. Anyway, I've got something I need to do down at the South Wharf, so my apologies, Captain Kaeya, but I'd better get going.
All right. See you.
All right. What are we doing now?
I finally remembered who that was.
I didn't recognize them.
He runs a
Oh,
transport
Kaeya.
business between Mondstadt and
Lucky he's such a smooth talker. He's able to like just
So you went
keep
through the
going
whole
with the conversation.
With no idea who you were talking to. Well, that explains the generic pleasantries and the general awkwardness. Old Wu's usually quite the chatterbox, so it's very unusual for him to just take off mid-conversation. How exactly do you two know each other anyway?
Try your luck betting on Jade.
An educated guess. Yes, you could put it like that. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. The captain was making a delivery to Mondstadt when his ship sprang a leak.
If you think she sounds insane in her videos, you should see what she says in the Discord sometimes.
And ended up passing out from exhaustion.
Like when we all get discussing theories on Discord, like we go crazy. We go crazy.
It still seems strange to me. Sure, he's hardly the most charming conversationalist, and he's also mighty stubborn.
Or during
but
streams,
all of
yeah,
us
that
know
too.
Old Wu is an honest and kind-hearted man. His eldest was once playing on that big rock over there when he took a tumble and injured himself.
Oh.
I helped to patch the kid up, and the next day, Old Wu was here to buy a couple of uncut stones. I'm just surprised he was so quick to excuse himself, that's all. Normally, he's the kind of guy who, if you run into him on the street and he owes you a favor, he'll grab you by the hand and thank you profusely until you ask him to stop.
Well, stubborn, I can believe. Someone had drilled a gaping hole in his ship, and the water was coming in fast. How he managed to make it all the way to Mondstadt, not to mention with his cargo intact, I have no idea.
Someone drilled a hole in his ship? Oh dear.
That's not good.
It must have been one of those
Senpai, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome.
business, so they can
Be a smart bean for sure. It's true, yeah.
When competition is stiff, sometimes things get
Don't expect your questions answered. Oh yeah, I have trouble keeping up with questions sometimes too. That's why I have to scroll back up sometimes. The chat's moving too fast because I'll go on a ramble, especially if like someone mentions like lore I've been researching recently, and I'm like, oh, I can know what I'm talking about now. Like how we were supposed to do something with the lantern right one day, and then we just went to Tenyu Vale, and we just discussed Guizhong for the rest of the stream. I was like, oopsies. That happened. Where are you from? I'm from the East Coast, from New England. It's cold up here, but I have to deal with it. Guy's a kind soul.
I am an upstanding member of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Just look me in the eyes.
America, oh yeah.
Be trustworthy.
From America, and I'm on the European server in Genshin.
Yes? Might I suggest the tea house is somewhere to rest your legs? If memory serves.
And thank you for the follow, Senpai. Welcome on in to Silicon City. Hope you're doing well. Country Tech, okay. Let's okay. We don't need to say that. Try and keep it a bit clean, you know. Like, I'm fine with like some things, but like, you know, just keep it a bit clean. You know. Also, every question she goes on a very long tangent. That is true. I've asked her questions before. Sometimes I even pop into the stream. I'm like, hey, what's up? And she says, hey, I've been thinking about this theory. And then she goes off on the theory whenever I say something. It's so funny.
Huh. So this is the Hu tea house.
Yeah, let's find some seats.
We meet again, Captain Kaeya.
Yeah, why are you so afraid, Captain Wu?
Twice in one day.
Can you say it's something to do with the South Wharf?
That didn't take me long, and I ran the whole way.
Wu, weren't you just at Wanwen Bookhouse buying a book for your daughter? What's this talk about the wharf?
Shh, just leave it be, Aunt Jong. There's no need to embarrass him right in front of everyone else. I take it that you two aren't from around these parts. I'm a caravan guard by trade, and meeting people from all over the world is one of the main perks of the job for me. Why don't you join my table so we can get to know each other?
So what is this? What's this captain? What's he doing?
Like the tea house is the place to be in Liyue. Feels like I'm back in the angel share. Did you manage to get something for your daughter just now, Captain Wu?
Yes, thank you. If it weren't for you, Captain Kaeya, she might not have even made it into this world.
I'm so lost, Wu. What's the story here?
Maybe Kaeya's the true Mr. Worldwide he could be.
Originally from Mondstadt, isn't she? Did you run into Captain Kaeya when you were there on business, or when you were visiting the in-laws?
The latter.
Wait, Kaeya saved you more than once?
Oh, this is so humiliating.
Guys, Mr. Universe, he could be. Welcome on in, LT. Hope you're doing well.
A trip to Mondstadt to visit her parents this one time when we were mugged by a group of treasure hoarders near
Uh-oh.
Dawn Winery.
Oh, that sounds awful. Were either of you hurt?
I mean, he's still here, and he's still got all his limbs, so they can't have roughed him up too bad. I'm guessing Captain Kaeya stepped in before they could do either of you any serious
Love this
harm,
quest. Unhinged here. Oh, yes. I love unhinged quests.
Thankfully, he heard my wife crying for help and drove them away. My wife was injured and quite shaken up by the ordeal, so he took her to the winery and asked them to look after her.
Since we're doing Kaeya,
so
can I suggest something? Yeah, what's up?
Where did you disappear to?
I was in the water.
Huh? What did you jump in the water for? You know they can still get you in there, right?
No, that's not... I did...
Try looking up Splendor Solace if you get the chance. Okay, Splendor
Stripped me
Solace.
of all my clothes.
They did what? Did they have a weird fetish or something? Stripping a sailor naked and throwing him into the water? It's not like you were going to drown. So, then what? I take it you swam to shore?
Okay.
Hoarders always move in groups, and fighting back when you're
Ooh.
outnumbered isn't usually an option.
Okay. It's alchemical
It's no
work. Okay,
surprise
I'll
that the
take a look at that
overflow
after
of power
stream.
Captain Wu.
Old alchemy
I'm
book,
just
yeah.
glad everyone made it out all right at the end.
Interesting.
Captain Kaeya.
Gonna be related to Kaeya or
Please,
something?
There's no need for you to try to save face for me like this. I already owe you so much. You don't have to do anything more. Yet,
I
despite
love this
that,
dialogue
I
so much, it
somehow
is fun.
ended up humiliating
It is
myself
pretty fun.
further. Oh, there's no point in me trying to save face now.
Poor guy.
They tossed me into the water to humiliate me, and to use it as leverage to get my wife to pay up. But they didn't know that
Peacock in
I
the
could
bottle.
swim.
Oh, Kaeya's a peacock.
What I'd intended
Kaeya's
was to
a
pretend
peacock.
to drown, then sneak back onto shore while they weren't looking, and find a way to rescue my wife. That was before Captain Kaeya appeared out of nowhere and saved the day. So then I figured I'd get out.
Looked it up and now I'm rolling on the floor because he had TR with this weird sun. Oh my gosh.
What they did with my clothes.
The weird sun. What's the weird sun? I want to know about it. I want to know about it.
And you were most of the way to the winery, so I had to run after you with nary a thing on myself.
Outrageous!
So, what happened next?
I made it to the winery, but the maids noticed me first, and they called the Lord of the Manor out to give me the beating the treasure hoarders never got around to.
Oh.
After my wife recovered consciousness, she had to have a long talk with the young lord to explain everything.
So T-Luke just
Then
beat him up.
escorted us both safely to Stonegate.
The way to orange sun with the face. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The book has other important pics we're seeing too. I'll definitely have to check it out then. I have the tab still open over here. I'll have to check it out after stream.
Trust me, I know. My wife never lets me forget.
Oh, poor guy.
I'm sorry, Captain. I wasn't intending to share that story.
It's fine. It's my own fault for thinking I could sweep it under the carpet and forget about it. I don't know if I can ever repay you for all you've done. That's why I get so embarrassed every time I run into you.
Looks very old, so drawn dark hue style.
Stop me from
Interesting.
trying. You and your friend are here to catch the
Interesting.
storyteller, right? The tea's on me. It's the least I can do. In fact, they do serve some food here too, but it's not the best. Okay.
You finished Kave's Hangout? Yes, I did finish that. That was yesterday. We're putting the VOD up on YouTube later today. Alright, let's chat with everyone. Oh, where is my... There we go.
I wonder how much Fanaria caught of that. Old Wu really has no filter, does he?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Oh, poor Wu. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. It's just...
Over here's Kaeya.
He really didn't have to share all the details of that story.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Since he didn't seem to mind, I wasn't about to stop him. I did actually forget at first, but once he brought up his daughter, the memory of his naked escapades came
The memory of his naked escapades. Come on,
T-Luke
Kaeya.
thought some pervert was harassing the maids. He charged straight out the door, great sword in hand and raring to go.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't seen him so angry in a long time. So many people owe me favors nowadays. It's hard to keep track of them all. I really should go check my favors ledger once.
Oh
I'm back
jeez.
and
You have a
refresh my
favors ledger?
memory. Hey, you didn't think I was being serious,
Think you
did
have more
you?
achievements than me now? I got
Do
the
I
Leave a Good
strike
Sign
you
one,
as the
open to
kind who
interpretation. I
keeps
got that
track
recently
of
too,
favors
actually.
in a
That's a
notebook?
fun one.
I just helped the guy out on a couple of occasions.
Love
because
Kai, he
I
is amazing.
happened to be in the right place at the
D
right
Luke sees
time.
Captain Wu also. Do you like
I
time
had
for
no intentions of asking
retribution?
him to do anything for me in return. At least,
Imagine like you trying to
not so
catch up to your
far.
wife. Some guys stole your clothes. You're trying to catch up to your wife, and
I'm back
a
with
red-haired
fruit.
man runs out with a
Please help
greatsword and
yourself
fires
to
a
the
firebird
my
at you.
treat.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
That must
It's
be
just a few
terrifying.
fruits, nothing extravagant. Once my new pharmaceutical business takes off and I have Mora to spare, I'll get you a proper thank you gift and send it to the Knights of
You can see
Favonius.
Inazuma in the background. Look at that.
Pharmaceutical business.
The
So you
verdict
found a
is.
new career? No more shipping?
You know, for the
Shipping's
longest time, I thought he was
impossible
saying
nowadays.
Copernicus, like it was the
There's too
bird's
much
name was
competition,
Copernicus.
margins
And then I
are too
checked the line,
small.
it says your verdict
So
is, and I was like,
decided
oh,
to switch gears.
oopsies.
I'm going to become a partner of Boo Boo Pharmacy and provide funding for
Oh.
a brand new medication they're producing.
Hell yeah.
It's specially formulated to treat seasonal joint and limb pain. If you didn't know, it's a very common health complaint among sailors, but also extremely difficult to treat. I've suffered from it myself, which is why I know that a lot of people stand to benefit from this once it enters the market.
Fair enough.
It's a good cause and a stable source of income. Whichever way you look at it, it's a step up from the back-breaking work I did before.
Yeah.
I've already had some talks and invested 1 million Mora for the first round of funding.
That's impressive, Wu. I wouldn't have thought you had the connections for something like that. So is it Dr. Baiju that you're in talks with?
Oh no, not Dr. Baiju. Actually, it was his master, Dr.
Oh.
Baifutsu. His medical expertise and clinical experience
Baiju
are
lore.
second to none.
Baiju lore and
I
Kai's
really
quest.
care about his
Interesting.
patients. He gave me a
Think
few
we'll get an
inspirational
Inazuma expansion airport
formulated
almost
bone
above
strengthening
Watsumi Island?
pills
Remember
when he
something was
saw
mentioned to
him
be there? I
suffering
hope
from
so, yeah. The
migraines
Purple
one day.
Sea. I think that's what it
like
was.
a miracle cure. The pain immediately went away.
Dr.
Yeah, I want
Baiju
something
is
there.
Master.
Yeah, I told him I'd be enthusiastically recommending his medicine to the other guys at the docks. And after some hesitation,
Still don't have D-Luke, both he and Mona are still the only two standard 5-star characters I need. Oh gosh, I hope we get them soon.
He said that he shouldn't really be handing out free prescriptions since, and I quote, "it goes against generations of tradition handed down by our forebears." But he just felt like it was the right thing to do. What a great guy.
But I got chatting with Dr. Baiju recently when the Secure Transport Agency did a delivery for Boo Boo Pharmacy. He told me that his master has already passed away.
Yeah.
Huh? Why would he say something like that? I mean, the guy's old, but he's still in great health.
Oh, wait a minute.
Captain Wu, where did you meet this old master?
Just out on the street? I know that's
Yeah, he got scammed. Oh no.
This is an educated and respectable gentleman we're talking about. There's no faking that.
He got scammed.
Hold on a second. I just remembered something. My nephew-in-law met a medicine seller not too long ago, too. He also described it as a miracle cure. He spent a lot of Mora on it, but when he brought it to Boo Boo Pharmacy, Herbalist Gui took one look and told him he'd bought nothing but regular painkillers.
Uh-oh.
This Baifutsu you met, did he by any chance have a goatee and salt and pepper hair?
He did.
If I may, Captain Wu, there's a lot of Mora involved here. It seems like it would be worth asking this Dr. Baiju about his master.
Yeah.
Just to set the record straight.
He got scammed. Dude just brought aspirin. He did. Yo, Ek, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you. Welcome on into Silicon City.
And I can get Dr. Baiju to clear all of this up. I'm sure it's all...
Gotta go for now. Follow. See you later. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoyed the stream. See you later, Ek. Thank you. Have a good one.
Hey, let him deal with this, okay? No point in you stressing yourself out.
Bro got scammed. He really did, yeah.
It's up to Captain Wu to figure out exactly who he's gotten himself involved with. I'm no Dark Knight hero, or martial arts hero for that matter, and neither are you. Wait, or are you? Now that I think about it, I can see you having a secret double life as a martial arts
Double life as a martial arts hero? No, I totally wouldn't like impersonate Xingqiu when going to Chen Yu Vale or anything. Totally wouldn't do that. Did that.
Either way, Liyue has its own rules and regulations. Best to let the Ministry of Civil Affairs deal with this in the proper manner. If a couple of outlanders like us get involved, we might just end up muddying the waters, even with the best of intentions. We came here to enjoy ourselves, remember? We don't want to get our priorities mixed up.
Oh, we aren't favored by the adept. I not considered national treasure hero. Nope. No. No. Us.
It is said that the skies
No.
for the
Are we
aspirational
more
soul.
ex? No, we're totally not. Totally not. Come on.
For the woes of the world are equally limitless. No such stranger to woes was Huang Guang, a man who, having suffered countless injustices at the hands of his fellow men, forsook them to dwell among the mountains and rivers. Yet fate fortuitous found him when he entered the tutelage of an adeptus and learned many mystical arts from them. Per his master's wishes, he then returned once more to the human world. Only this time, with a
No, he
sworn
totally are.
duty
He's even throwing on you up.
cleanse
He
the
is.
land
He's
of
taking it nice and
demons
easy, aren't
to
you?
see justice
Little fluffy.
done
Little fluffy
wherever he
boy.
might tread.
Tale of Braveheart, the
Is that
Valiant.
all? Oh, I was hoping to hear the rest of the story.
What do you think of the story?
It was all right. I suppose the hero always has to sacrifice.
I only know Mini Pie and the young lady of the Fey and Conquerors Guild. Fair enough.
Does make for some good storytelling, but it leaves you wondering how he really feels about the whole thing.
Yeah, we're definitely not a
Did he
hero.
ever
Only
have
I don't know
second
what you guys talking
thoughts?
about. Oh yeah, we
Would
totally
like to
didn't like
know, I suppose.
help destroy Osile and everything,
Show
and
is over. Yeah, I saw Dr. Baiju. Looks like it was a scam after all.
oh,
Then what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. You need
biggest
to
thing is
report this to
peacocks
the
have so many
Ministry of
important
Civil
symbolisms. They
Affairs.
do. Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let's not lose our cool.
Guy wears stuff in one of the branches of this hangout. Yes, that was the first one we did actually. We got to see him. We got to see him. We got to act. He got to
One
act.
more thing. Do you still have a way to contact this guy?
Well, I'd arranged to meet him at the Yunchang Tea House once I've withdrawn the next sum of Mora, so I suppose he'll still be waiting on that.
Okay, so you've got another meeting lined up.
I've got no one to blame but myself for this. I
Aw.
can't believe I was so gullible. I guess the world isn't made for naive simpletons like me.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, man. Your good nature is nothing to be ashamed of.
Man, you're a good person, and I'm touched by your words of comfort. Still, it's up to me to find a way to get my Mora back. The consequences are mine alone to bear. At my age, I'm sure I should be comforting the young with words of wisdom rather than the other way around. What does that say?
Hey, everyone needs support that sometimes, man. Don't worry. What's that guy? Got a solution?
It's obvious, isn't it? He needs to report the case to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
I want to help.
Come with me.
I sounded like a child there. Like, I want to help. I want to help. Let me help. Okay, what's up, Kaeya?
I am quite curious. How does our chivalrous martial arts hero intend to come to Captain Wu's rescue here? There are countless victims of injustice in the world. We can't try to help each and every one of them, can we?
Right now, we can help at least one person.
Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't know you thought of me as someone who helps other people unconditionally. I'm
The
genuinely
peacock symbolizes
flattered.
beauty, masculinity, glamour, luxury, protection, pride, versatility, renewal, awareness, and metamorphosis. In some teachings, it's a symbol of misfortune. Interesting. A lot of different meanings, and a lot of them seem to fit Kaeya. Captain Wu becomes Master Wu and becomes a Lego and trains ninjas in the futures. Oh my goodness. No way.
Your logic is very straightforward and quite endearing.
I
in
can't
its
believe it.
simplicity. But I like how you think.
He will also
So
be
I'll
voiced by
indulge your
Jackie
martial
Chan,
arts hero aspirations for now.
like in the Lego Ninjago movie. You know, wait, he starts doing spin jitsu. He's gonna do it.
Captain Wu, how would you feel about owing me one more favor?
I'm sorry, Captain Kaeya?
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I found a way to recover your Mora that would leave the man who defrauded you feeling angry and frustrated, but give him no way to get back at you. If it could be done, and the only cost was owing me yet another favor, what would you say?
What exactly are you getting at?
The traveler here is adamant that you should ask me for another favor. Personally, I blame the storyteller. After hearing the inspiring tale of Bravebeard, he's all gung-ho about playing hero and righting this injustice once and for all.
Captain Kaeya, young man, I thank you. I will humbly accept
Like some
your
Lego sets in
kindness.
Ninjago when the movie came out. Really? I never got Ninjago Lego sets. I have a bunch of like Lego City Lego sets and a few other Lego sets. I have like Star Wars and stuff. A lot of different Lego sets.
Then it's settled. Per our brave hero's plan,
There's
let's
Octopus
rendezvous
Boy, my
at the
3D printed
Yamshang
octopus.
Tea House
He's chilling
tomorrow.
here too. He's been chilling. Alright, wait to the next day after 8. Peacock's eye is known as the evil eye. Some cultures it's said to protect against evil spirit, but in others it's the herald of disaster. Interesting. Very interesting. The Yangsheng Tea House. We'll meet with Yelan.
Ah, you're here. Good. I'll head upstairs first, and you join me in a bit.
Okay.
You've got nothing to worry about. As long as this lucky coin's in my hands, it'll do as it's told. Before I toss the coin, I'll get our guy to bet heads or tails. Then it's your turn to bet. Now remember, if I touch my chin, you bet heads. If I touch my forehead, you go for tails.
Okay. Heads, tails. Got it. I can do that. Like this part of the hangout, I'm excited for it, yeah. See what happens.
Hello. Are you waiting for someone? As long as you follow the rules of the tea house, you're welcome here.
Thank you,
Please be
Chi.
our guest.
There he is. I was like, wait, where's Kaeya?
From the way you describe it, Liyue does sound like an attractive place to settle. Perhaps I might have to make
With the
move
peacock and the
after
flask
all.
with the crown, it's symbolic of
All that
Venus.
waits me back in
Interesting.
Mondstadt is a horde of insufferable sycophants.
Interesting.
Truly
You mean like
tedious.
a planet that's like a fiery hell, like, I don't know,
Enough
like
told me
Conria
in the first place
became
was
during the
because I was
Cataclysm?
reluctant to simply
Interesting.
live off of my inheritance.
Interesting.
I understand. For one as ambitious as yourself, Mr. Rich, living off of the family fortune must feel like the dullest existence.
He took only half his last name. Save Alberic, he's just rich.
What are you doing? It's common courtesy to introduce yourself. Can't you see we got here first? They're running out of tables, huh? Looks like this location's getting too small for them.
Kaiju
Very well.
fanboy, yeah.
I'll make an exception for you this
Venus sailed
one
as the
time.
morning star, but also in more
Let's
myth, the
hope
goddess of love. That's true, yeah.
taste won't disappoint me.
Albert
So,
Rich,
my friend,
Alberic, oh yeah.
What's your name?
Here is the tea that you ordered. Please enjoy.
Ugh, this tea is... Never mind. Mr. Bai, this has been a most pleasant and insightful conversation. I consider it good fortune that I encountered such a refined gentleman as yourself so far from home. Please allow me
Ether
to
the light
pay for
piercer, it's true.
Yes, good fortune indeed. In that case, I must thank you for your generosity.
Although we use a sword, so we'd also be rain cutter.
I'll get yours too. Oh, you can't tell? My family's lived in Mondstadt for generations. I got bored sitting around at home and decided to set off on a journey to expand my horizons. The
Fair.
sights of Liyue Harbor are rather spectacular. I've half a mind to buy a waterfront property here so I can come vacationing every year.
Rain outlines your fate.
If the family would spare me a little loose change, I could even invest in an antique shop or two so I have something to do during the day.
Waterfront properties are so expensive.
The point of life is to enjoy yourself. If something makes me happy, it's worth every mora.
Mr. Rich, just to clarify, that's quite a large sum of mora as far as the common man is concerned. It's understandable that our friend over here feels out of his league.
The name's Albert. Surname Rich.
It really is
But
Alberic.
only the servants
Albert
in the house
Rich.
address me as Mr. Rich. Now that we're so well acquainted, Mr. Bai, please just call me Albert.
Albert
Kai, if you
does
grow up in the
have
palace, oh yeah.
to it. It is my honor to become friends with
This is
someone
the good
of
Albert,
your
not the bad Albert.
caliber.
You flatter me.
Bad Albert and
What
Mondstadt.
say you to acting as my
Stop,
guide
Albert,
during my
stop.
time in UA?
Clever,
I'll pay
clever
you
guy he
handsomely,
is.
Of course. Naturally, board and lodging would be included. And I could pay you in the region of 50,000 mora per day?
No need, my good friend. I shan't be so vulgar as to take your mora. We're both men of character. The pleasure of your ongoing acquaintance shall be ample reward in itself. To join a noble gentleman on his travels is a rare opportunity. Please, let me draft up an exact itinerary. I'll make sure to give you the experience of a lifetime.
You there. You're welcome to join us if you want. Which clan did you say you were with?
The Hoo-Ha clan.
The Hoo-Ha clan or something?
The Hoo-Ha clan.
Hoo-Ha, huh? Strange choice of name. Gotta say, I've been in Liyue for a while.
50,000, that would be pretty good. That would be pretty good.
I guess
Actually, no, wait, with Mora.
obscure ones who keep to themselves.
How much would that be?
Yes, well, there are many
Like 80? $80?
factions in Liyue. It's only natural
Alright.
that you haven't become
You
acquainted.
know, Mora's involved in the story. I feel so guilty when the travel acts like he doesn't have any while I got so much. I know, yeah.
Weird name. Bet they have some even weirder practices. Seriously though, what kind of skills do you guys train anyway? It's all for show, right? I saw some people performing a few tricks.
Yeah, it ain't
down at the
much.
wharf. Is it that kind of thing?
We're devoted to teaching the martial arts. Comparing the Guhua clan to street performance, we have nothing to talk about. Take my leave now. I'll get my own check as
I
well.
already told the server to put it on my tab. Don't bother getting her to split the bill. It'll only complicate things.
Merely passing by. Your generosity would be better served
Young
elsewhere.
man, there's no need to take things so seriously. Why don't you loosen up?
Oh, 128. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Are you trying to make a point by throwing my generosity back in my face? All right then. What if I say your bill is mine and don't let you pay?
Want to fight?
Please, my friends, let's not get so worked up. Yinchang Tea House is no venue for a duel. We'll all get escorted right out the door.
Don't have any poor thing showing reviving his clan, yeah.
I understand that. But there's no need to come to blows over a few words taken to heart when there are far more diplomatic ways to resolve the dispute.
But we sell this with a coin toss. I'll foot my own bill if I win.
Did I hear that right? So you'll only pay for yourself if you win, but I'll get the check for the three of us if you lose. It's not that I care about the Mora. After all, I offered to pay for everyone's drinks in the first place.
Literally on its last legs, it really is,
What I
yeah.
find truly absurd is your refusal to play fair. I demand that you also pay for three if you win.
You insulted me first, now you want to dictate terms? If I win the bet, you have to make a formal apology to the Guhua clan.
Fine. You can have your apology if you win, but on one condition. We'll do the best of three, and the winner pays for the table.
Well, as long as you're no longer raring to fight, peace begets wealth, as the elders used to say.
Why don't you join us, Mr. Bai? Let's entertain this guy for a sec. We don't want him to think you're stingy.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even a part of your argument.
What are you trying to say, Mr. Bai? Whose side are you on here?
Of course, I'm on,
And anyway, it's no big deal if you win. It's just a few cups of tea after all, so you can just take it from your fees as my guide.
All right then. I suppose it's not all that different from the dice gambling games.
Guy is really good at this, isn't he?
My youth.
He's such a smooth talker.
For a few drinks, you can count me in.
All right, now we're talking. Okay, now that we've agreed on the rules, how should we do this coin toss? After all, a Mora coin looks the same on both sides.
You just borrow a pen from the counter and mark one side.
Well, that should be simple enough. Here, I'll take this coin and ask the counter to draw a line.
Daddy would be so proud. Oh yeah, both dads.
Young man, I can see that you haven't spent many years in the real world. You take everything far too personally. I, too, only met this Mondstadt millionaire by complete chance today, but we're getting along just fine. I actually came here to meet with a business partner to count the cash from 2 recent investments when this gentleman struck up a conversation with me. In the real world, you've got to keep up appearances. There's no need to offend the rich. After all, if you keep them happy, you can probably
suddenly don't fall.
off of them too. You
Crazy,
young
trying to go
people
flying.
are much too impulsive. It pays to keep a level head.
I mean, fair.
Just so we're clear, let's say the marked side is heads and the unmarked side is tails. Everyone has to pick a side before the coin toss. Oh, and no takebacks.
Sure.
We should also take turns tossing the coin.
Sounds fair to me. Why don't you do the first toss, Albert?
Enough on the darn which if I want,
then
unless
I'll
Zhongli, yeah.
start us off.
True.
Here we... Oh. Wait, I nearly forgot to collect everyone's bets. Mr. Bai, heads or tails?
I suppose the choice is arbitrary since it's a 50-50 chance. I'll go with tails.
Let me think. I'll also go with tails. What about you? Heads or tails?
Heads. Tails, just as planned.
Oh, darn, I won. Lucky me, I guess.
I won as well. Guess there might be a formal apology in the cards after all.
Yeah, it's just the first toss.
I have a suggestion. If one of us loses twice in a row, they should get knocked out while the other two carry on playing to decide the winner.
Yeah.
Otherwise, with 3 of us
Love
playing,
seeing when Hoyer's
it'll start
budget
to
gets
get
increased,
difficult
oh
to keep
yeah.
track of who's won the most times.
It is really cool seeing that animation instead of just being like, instead of it just fades to black, the coin landed on heads.
Blaming my coin tossing skills if you guess wrong this turn.
If you chose the wrong option, Kai will give you a surprise look and he'll tell you to choose the correct option. Fair enough.
Please let me do the second toss.
Oh? Anxious to take your turn, Mr. Bai?
You are both young, and I've already seen your short tempers for myself. If Albert loses this round and this young man wins, you'll be tied. And before you know it, you'll be at each other's throats again.
Part of the plan.
Well, that's not my only consideration either. You two may be too young to know this, but I've been around the block a few times.
Does it always amuse me since it doesn't have the tricada like more? I wonder what currency was called, but it's mentioned anywhere. That's interesting. I don't remember that. I don't remember it being mentioned anywhere.
Some even fit the dice with mechanisms
Interesting.
that give them whichever result they want. If Albert wins the next round and you, young man, lose for the second time in a row, then the third round will just be a tiebreaker between him and me, and you won't get your apology to the Guhua clan. If that happens, only for you to then find out that the coin was rigged all along, you're sure to accuse me of working with Albert to scam you while mocking the Guhua clan. I can only imagine the kind of vengeful warpath that would put you on. A purely hypothetical scenario, of course, but one that I'm bringing up now to avoid any misunderstanding further down the road. Go on, give me the coin. I'll show you how to check if it's been rigged.
Why is Kai still smiling?
Very
Yeah.
diligent of you indeed, Mr. Bai. Looks like I chose the right person to be my guide.
Might have to lurk a bit, be back at a later time. Have fun. Alright, Diesel, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the lurk.
A little heavier than a normal coin, you see. This one seems perfectly normal to me, however.
When you realize Fane's was just the meteor that nuked the dinosaurs, no way. Kinda true though.
What's your bet this time, Mr. Bai?
I'll stick with tails.
Tails, huh? Well, you seem to have a feel for this, so I guess I'll match your bet again this round. Tails it is. And you?
I'll go for heads. It's heads.
Well, my luck's still just about holding out. The 3 of us are now tied, so no one drops out. Certainly better than Albert and I going head-to-head in the final round.
Yep, my turn.
Well, here you go. What'll it be, Mr. Bai?
It's a tough decision this time.
That's what makes it fun, isn't it? Anyway, there's no need to stress. What's the cost of a few cups of tea compared to 50,000 I'll be paying you every day?
True. But he won't actually be paying.
All right, I'll take heads.
Okay, and now it's my turn to guess. Not that the outcome matters either way to me. I won't...
Tails.
Why did it have to be heads? This whole thing started because you two got into a spat, and now I'm the one that has to foot the bill. What say you to another round?
Sure, why not? I'm having fun. I can go for as many rounds as you want.
You guys have fun.
What a miserly person. Do as you please. The two of us can...
Have you heard of Infinite Craft? Oh yeah. I've seen some fun things about it.
All the fun of gambling.
Gamer getting weaseled by strutting peacock, it's true.
What say you to throwing a little loose change into the pot?
Oh, come on now. No need to walk on eggshells here. Let's keep it simple, shall we? If you guess right, I pick up the tab. But if you guess wrong, I'm afraid it's still on you.
Sure. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, here's the coin. You can toss first.
He's slowly falling into Kaeya's lap. He is.
I'll choose...
Wouldn't it defeat the whole purpose of betting if you guessed the same as me? This is a two-person game now. Surely one of us has to guess heads and the other tails.
All right. It all comes down to luck, after all.
That's why I love Kaeya so much. Oh yeah.
Ooh, looks like Rex Lapis has smiled upon me today after all. Thank you for the tea, Albert.
But you wish you'd raise the stakes now, huh?
Look at you getting so giddy over some chump change. It's like you've never gambled with real money before, my old man. That's a real rush.
Did you smile at him, Zhongli? Did you?
This is nothing by comparison.
No.
In fact, I'm starting to get a little bored.
Well, in that case, would you care for another game?
Sure. Let's up the stakes a little this time. Shall we say 50,000?
Oh, maybe that's a little on the high side.
Oh, scared.
What, 50,000? But that's just a single day's guide pay for you.
All right. I'll bet tails.
Great, then I'll bet heads. No takebacks. Heads.
Tails.
There it is.
Oh, how unfortunate. I shouldn't have gotten greedy.
Or Wolf has him, he does.
In the long run, gambling is always a losing game. 50,000 more. My goodness. Albert, I'm terribly sorry, but as it happens, I forgot to bring my coin purse with me today. Could you perhaps
That's
take
why you
this
don't gamble, true.
50,000 out of my guide fees? Call it an advance payment. That would make
I don't know, man.
Advance payment? Sorry, I'm afraid that's not my style. It'll have to be cash.
Rexune, okay.
Just
Enjoy your break.
better,
Enjoy the lurk.
better. Well, so be it. 50,000. Let me see what cash I have on me.
Just 50,000? That's not what we agreed on.
Huh? What are you talking about? I think you'll find that our bet was for 50,000.
No, it wasn't. The amount was 1 million.
1 million? Are you insane? Come on now, Albert. Be serious. A million here and a million there might be all fun and games.
What's
to you
Kaeya up
types,
to?
but ordinary
What's
folk
he
like
up to?
myself, this is no laughing matter.
I'm being perfectly serious. I know what I said, and what I said was 1 million mora.
You're lying through your teeth. Hey, Young man, you tell him. Did you hear him say 1 million at any point during our bet?
Yeah.
Huh? What the? I'm not deaf, you know. I swear I heard 50,000.
I think he's deaf.
Wait. Oh, I see. You two are in this together. I never met either of you before today, and out of nowhere you suddenly roped me into betting over a coin toss, and now you're accusing me of owing you 1 million mora. Huh? Do you have any idea who you're trying to cheat? I know all the tricks.
Do you have any idea who you're up against though? Like the hero Liwa and Kaeya, who's like from Conriga, who will kick your ass any time.
Well, don't you try to celebrate just yet. You amateurs have a lot to learn about the art of the con. Do you really think that nobody else will have heard all the commotion we just made? All I need is one witness, and this little scheme of yours falls apart. Frauds! Frauds, I say! These two kids are trying to scam me out of my hard-earned mora! Hostess! Oh, hostess! Come quickly!
Uh-huh.
How pathetic.
Yeah, what's this guy trying to do?
What's going on here? If you can't abide by our rules, you're not welcome at Yenshang Tea House. I don't care what the issue is. You don't get to make a racket like that in here. Halberd! Fang!
Wait, don't throw me out! These two con artists are trying to steal my mora. You can't let them get away with it.
Well, let's take this somewhere else. I don't want any of you disturbing the other guests.
Alright, follow the hostess.
Okay, you two. Care to explain yourselves?
Gladly. He's making up completely spurious claims. We were betting Mora over a few coin tosses, and now he wants to back out.
Yeah, can't do that in the land of contracts, man.
Of all places.
Come on.
He won 250,000 from me, then another 800,000 from the both of us. Now he's refusing to pay up the measly 50,000 that he lost in the final round.
Okay, so after settling up, a total of 1 million mora should have changed hands. Sounds plausible enough.
It's a complete pack of lies.
Nice, Kaeya. Yes, welcome on in, Very. Hope you're doing well. We're doing Kaeya's Hangout today. Yes, yes.
So loud, I guarantee you everybody in that room knows the true story.
Sorry to interrupt you all, but you're witnesses to the situation here. Is what Mr. Bai says true?
Oh, thank goodness you're finally here. What took you so long? That old guy's been bragging about the mora he's won so loudly, I'm surprised the whole street didn't hear him. I was about to report him to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Leave me out of this. I want nothing to do with gamblers and scammers. Please, just bring me my check.
Our new owner laid down the law not too long ago. We turn a blind eye towards casual games of dice, but there is zero tolerance for any explicit gambling with real mora. Return any winnings to the party you took them from, and we'll say that none of this ever happened.
New owner at Yelan, oh
I'll have
yes.
to bring in the Millilith, and I can
She
assure
loves her
you that
dice
they take a
games.
more hard line on this kind of thing than we do.
Why should I have to give them any mora? I don't have any mora on me.
Oh, but I think you do. 2 investments, was it? One of them to the tune of exactly 1 million as it happens. Oh, and don't forget you still need to pay the tab.
You... Wait. How did you...
Halberd! Fang! There's a gentleman here that I'd really like you to meet.
Please don't. I'll pay, all right?
This was never your mora to begin with. We'll be returning it to its rightful owner now.
Hell yeah, Kaeya. Let's go find Captain Wu. There he is.
What did you think, Captain Wu? Could you hear clearly from your corner on the 2nd floor?
Yes, everything. I can't thank you two enough.
Aw.
Woo. This was your doing, wasn't it? You and this monster...
Might be toxic, but that was satisfying. It was satisfying.
Along with that blonde one. And all the customers on that floor were in on it too, weren't they? I know where you live. And I know what your wife looks like. And you're
pretty little daughter.
Yeah, Kaeya will kill you.
You crossed the wrong man today.
Who'd be scared of a crook like you? I'll take you on any day of the week.
Well, let's see how long that false bravado of yours will last.
Can Kaeya just cut him now? Just stab him. Take the sword and just...
Look at that. He figured it out. Guess he's not as dumb as we thought.
Don't you two get cocky either. Just you wait. I will hunt you down.
My apologies for having to leave this question until you'd vacated the premises. But I couldn't have things escalate inside the tea house. I hope you can understand our position. I noticed that all the guests on the second floor were present before you took your seats, then left almost immediately after you did. Would I be correct in saying you were looking to set this man up?
Wait, so you saw through it right away?
Under normal circumstances, we would never tolerate a scheme like this taking place on our grounds, as it risks damaging our owner's reputation. However, I understand that our owner holds the Traveler in high regard.
Oh yeah, she does.
Good reasons for their actions.
You're good friends with Yelan.
Still, I would appreciate an explanation, if only so that I can answer to the owner.
As I thought. When you're operating on someone else's turf, you run the risk of
Yeah,
clashing
Yelan,
with the
yes.
master of the house. Thankfully, we considered that possibility before going ahead with our plan. Over to you, brave hero. You're the one with the connections in Liyue. It's your time to shine.
Back in 10 minutes, okay. Enjoy your little break.
I understand the situation now. It goes without saying that I have no wish to stand in the way of your chivalrous deeds. I'll report everything you told me to our owner.
Feel free to find me again if you need any further explanation.
Well, Captain Wu, remember what I promised you? What do you think? Angry and frustrated enough for you?
Think you delivered.
Excuse me, coming through.
Yes, he's getting sent to the middle of too.
Reported to us? Yes, that's him all right. The one who scammed Captain Wu.
Wait! Where's your evidence? And Wu, you've already recovered your Mora. I don't deserve to be punished twice for the same crime.
You can't talk your way out of this one. You're already suspected of defrauding multiple victims out of smaller amounts, and the combined total meets the threshold for a conviction.
Hell yeah.
If it turns out you're
Hell
guilty
yeah.
in this case too, it'll only add to your sentence. Does the plaintiff have any witnesses? If so, we'd really appreciate if they could come with us and provide a testimony.
Happy to give you
You
testimony.
got tangled up in this too, huh? In that case, please come with me. Your witness statements will play a crucial role in helping to move this case forward. Don't worry, we won't take up too much of your time. And you, sir, can stop twiddling your thumbs. You're coming with us, too.
Hey, keep your hands off me. I'll cooperate. Stop manhandling me.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah,
both
we
of
helped
you.
him out.
I really don't know how I could ever begin to repay you.
Well, I have an idea. We originally came here to do some sightseeing. Anywhere you'd recommend we go before the end of our trip?
Let me think.
Where to go?
Hey, are either of you interested in a fishing trip?
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun to me. Let's go.
Go to the seaside. Going all the way down to the wharf. I should not hike on you.
Skyward! Skyward! Scatter!
Going all the way down to the wharf. All the way down to the wharf. Waiting for the jumpies to go again. Building a ship on the wharf. I'm ready.
Well, this was certainly an eventful end to my trip. It wouldn't have been possible without you. Or my lucky coin, of course.
Just glad nothing went wrong when I tossed the coin. Yeah.
Wouldn't be much of a lucky coin if it had. Besides, I already taught you how to become attuned to it. You still need some practice to master the technique, but luckily it decided to play nice and spare us any more complications.
How do you control it anyway?
A better question to ask might be, what do I do to make this coin happy to work with me and show me whichever side I wish?
Okay.
My answer would be that I tell the coin a joke every time I toss it into the air. If it finds my joke funny, then it cooperates with me. Of course, this whole arrangement hinges on a pre-existing amount of trust between the two of us. I can't just get any strange coins to listen to me.
Caught us off guard when he insisted on taking the second coin toss.
I was a little surprised when he unwittingly called
And
me
yo,
Ibrahim,
welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're doing Kaeya's Hangout right now.
So when I went to the
Having a lot of fun with it. Hope you're doing well.
regular coin as well as my trick one. That safely avoided any risk of him finding out about the trick coin. But it also meant that we wouldn't be able to control the result of that round. But hey, what does it matter? The fact that he made things a little more challenging only made it all the more exciting to watch him slowly but surely fall into our trap.
Hell yeah.
Especially listening to him warn us about the possibility of a rigged coin right as we were scamming him. That was my favorite part. As long as I chose the same bet as him, and you bet the opposite to me, it was always going to end up with him paying. Unless, of course,
Guy is Tristan, but he's awesome. He's a good guy. We love him.
Then things would have gotten really interesting.
You two are genuinely the smartest people I've ever met. I'm no intellectual, so I would never have been able to come up with a plan like this. Even when you described it to me, I only understood parts of it.
All conners get conned themselves sooner or later.
Well, I may not be the smartest guy around, but one thing I do know is this. One should always return tenfold the help that they've received from others. We
True.
were just ordinary acquaintances. You had no reason to help me as much as you did. If there's anything I can ever do for you in the future, anything at all, please let me know.
Aw.
You can always count on me. I guarantee it.
No? You seem agitated. Are you worried about owing me yet another favor? There are two kinds of people who owe me favors. One is my friends, and the other my informants. My informants have to fulfill whatever requests I make of them, no questions asked. The question is, which kind of person do you want to be? Ah, and you're torn again. Too afraid to ask to be my friend, but also daunted by the dangers inherent in becoming my informant. Well, it's okay, because I just thought of a fun and easy way to get us out of this impasse.
Oh gosh.
Let's do a coin toss. This is the regular coin I prepared for the contingency plan when I was borrowing a pen from the bar. Not the lucky one that does what I tell it to. If it's heads, we're friends. But if it's tails, you're at my beck and call. May the Lord of Geo decide.
So, was it heads or tails?
What do you think? What does your heart tell you?
I just put the coin back in his
I
pocket.
understand now. You have my most sincere gratitude. No, that's a little too formal. What I'm trying to say is, here, your fishing rods, my friends.
Aw. Look at that. We're fishing. We're fishing. Look at that. That's cool. I like that ending. I believe that's our second ending. Yep. Got 3 more to get. There's a lot of branches here. Alright. So, reunion. We have to go all the way back to Port Ormos now. All the way back to Port Ormos. Here we go. Port Ormos, we go. Fish. Indeed, fish. There's Kaeya.
You're always so and anyway.
Alright, we've done
life is
this.
short, so we should make the most of the time we have. Now I remember why you're an honorary knight. Of course, being tempted by money is beneath you.
Yeah.
Your honest character is dazzling to behold. Like the sunlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some
reflecting
food.
off the surface of
Just
Cider
my
Lake in the late
brewer over
fall.
here.
I hold my hands up. My thinking was mistaken. In that case, I guess today's end of trip blowout is cancelled. I shall pack my luggage.
There we go.
And prepare to return to Mondstadt.
Got some sweet tarts. Be nice to catch up with everyone in Mondstadt anyway.
You do that for me? Well, this was.
We're traveling back to Mondstadt with Kaeya. Let's go.
A very welcome development. When I was souvenir shopping, I picked out something for you too. Guess my thoughtfulness wasn't in vain.
Peanuts, hell yeah. Love peanuts. You got me a souvenir?
Let's keep that a secret for now. Not because I want to keep you guessing. It's just that I didn't think I'd run into you here. All my gifts are back at the inn.
Oh, okay.
I want you to find out for yourself when you open it. The surprise is what gift giving is all about, is it not?
That is true.
Then it's settled. We'll leave together shortly.
Alright, we return to Mondstadt. So I'm guessing the rest of the branches will end up here.
Look, Mondstadt's windmills. Ah, such a comforting sight.
They are. It's so
As
nice.
promised,
I'm
your
like an orphan.
souvenir. Here you go. According to the merchant I bought it from, mysterious spirits called Jinn often live in lamps like this. And this lamp in
That is what
particular
Sino said during last year's
was
Windbloom
Town's
too.
Very powerful genie. Merchants love to exaggerate.
We need
tales
Windbloom
to
again.
make a sale, but it's still quite the pretty little lamp. I know you like rare things, so perhaps you can add this to your collection. Of course, you can also use it as an ordinary pot. Personally, I think it'd make an excellent wine vessel.
Thank you, Kaeya.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. I'm ready to head into the city now. You're free to join me, or you can make your own schedule. I could give everyone their souvenirs first, but I'm not sure whether I'm in the mood for running around and visiting people right after the long journey. Maybe I'll take a breather first. But I know I'll only get bored sitting in my room alone. Ugh. Do you have any suggestions?
Joining for the souvenir giving.
Yes, I suppose. Okay, souvenir run it is. They're mostly people you know, so it'll be a chance for you to say hi.
See all our
people you
Mondstadt
haven't seen in a
friends.
while. Let's start by going to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Jean and Lisa will definitely be there, and with any luck, we might run into a few others too.
We're meant to do B, not J. There we go. Okay. The Knights of Favonius we go. Here we go. To Jean's office. Jean and Lisa, they're both here. Hello, friends.
Hey, you two busy?
Long time to see everyone.
Had a tough journey, Kaeya. Oh, it's been a while, cutie.
After you go to Jean's office, go to solitary confinement. Okay, thank you. Gotta say hi to Klee.
Accompanying you.
I understand. Back to matters at hand.
Drink water, thank you.
I've already received your report. You did well this time, thank you. A few
Thanks
days
for the
ago,
water.
we received a letter from the representative of the Wine Merchants Association in Sumeru. It was thanks to your on-the-spot decisions that further losses, due to continued delays, were avoided.
Just doing my duty. Anything to reduce the acting Grandmaster's workload. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have some unused travel funds.
He's talking like he wasn't planning on spending it, yeah.
Given the suddenness of the situation,
I want to see
and
Alice to me
difficulty in
too.
resolving it,
If we do get
I
Windbloom in
authorized
4.5, it'd be
greater
awesome if like
moral disbursement
the
in
trailer on
case of
Friday
unforeseen
gives us like a little
circumstances.
like
But I didn't think there would
hint
be
towards
this
Alice
much
coming
left
back.
over. Thank you,
Because
Kaeya.
last year during Windbloom we got Hex and Circle lore. Maybe this year we will too. Maybe we'll get a hint like for Alice like we did for the 4.2 trailer with Skirk.
I brought some souvenirs back for everyone.
It'd be fun.
Souvenirs from Sumeru?
Look at that. Those are really pretty.
Here, the letter opener is for Jean, the jeweled brooch is for Lisa, and the items in the box are for everyone else.
The artistry of this is exquisite. Look at the ornamentation on the sheath. This must be one of those crafts unique to Sumeru. It's my first time seeing one in person.
Maybe during the upcoming Dane quest. That'd be fun, yeah.
The color of the gem in this brooch.
I hope it's during Remuria that we get the Dane quest. That'd be awesome. Going back diesel, there's a hidden achievement you can get there. Okay, cool. That's the other one we need.
It wasn't too bad. I didn't spend too much.
Might I intrude a moment?
Albedo! Hi, Koi.
I finished the latest quarterly expenses report for the workshop. It's ready for your review.
Hi, Albedo. Hi, Albedo.
And Kaeya.
Gonna resume lurking a bit, just had to say it. Fair enough.
Seen you in a while.
Fair enough. Thank you.
You two look like you're in good spirits.
As a matter of fact, the honorary knight and I traveled back from Sumeru together. Ah, yes, and I brought some souvenirs for you and Klee. They form a set. Hold on, let me dig them out.
You're too kind. Klee has been constantly inquiring as to the timing of your return lately.
Since you weren't around, she thought you had also been grounded, and that it would be a long time before you could come out.
I've been grounded.
You always have the most peculiar way of looking at things.
Also been grounded? Sounds like things haven't been too dull for you all in my absence.
Oh yeah, Klee.
It's Klee's third time this month.
Oh jeez.
Evidently, you're not the least bit surprised.
No.
Yo, Link's Traveler, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on into the stream. We're doing Kaeya's Hangout event today.
Trouble for a substantial length of time.
Just got back from Sumeru, visiting all her friends here in Mondstadt. And thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on into Silicon City. Hope you're doing well.
When Klee's next, released, I'll bring her to see you sometime. We'll collect our souvenirs together.
Sure, makes sense. Leave the surprise for the person who'll enjoy it the most.
I'll leave these documents
Oh,
here.
he's in solitary confinement
I'll take
again.
my leave now, everyone.
Kaeya, I've approved your vacation request. Use this time to relax and unwind. Don't worry about the report and other work. I'll take care of it.
Oh, Jean, you're too kind.
Honorary Knight. There isn't any work the Knights of Favonius require your assistance with at this time, so please take it easy.
Thank you. Then we'll be going now.
Enjoy your vacation. But don't forget to return the Fox and the Dandelion Sea series before it's due.
Don't worry, I'm nearly done with those. I'll be able to return them in a few days.
You know what's one really funny thing about Klee? This map of Mondstadt is like not accurate to the current map of Mondstadt. Because Klee blew some of it up. It's so funny to me. So funny. Alright, I gotta visit solitary confinement. Aw, Glee, she's so cute. Listen.
Hello. May the Animo Archon protect you.
She's trapped again. She's in solitary confinement. Alright.
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. I taught her a few tricks just before I left.
This is the Normandy, huh?
Kids will always have their moments of mischief. But to be able to grow up without a worry or care in the world is something truly precious.
True.
Well, now that all the gifts for the Knights of Favonius are with Jean, next up is...
The spanner's floating over here.
Ooh, how about we visit the Dawn Winery under the pretext of delivering souvenirs and try to score some...
Going to the winery, alright.
It's been a long time since I last saw everyone there. Plus, it'll be the perfect time to treat you to some of their newest brews. D-Luke should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But then there's nothing scheduled for the day after tomorrow.
Of course. Grumpy adult, here we go.
What do you think? When should we go?
Tomorrow to see D-Luke. D-Luke.
Then I guess we'll see D-Luke. Let's meet
I love this, it is so fun.
Winery tomorrow.
Also, yeah, that banner over there is just floating. Oh, the thing wasn't rendered in, that's why. Or wait till the next day. Dorman Port, when you coming out? To the Dawn Winery we go. I love Dawn Winery's theme. So many good themes in this game. Maybe in 6.x? I hope so, yeah. I'm hoping in 5.x, actually. I think it might be like... We'll get Natlan first, obviously, and then Dorman Port will be like the Chenyu Vale of 5.x because it could be our gateway to Snezhnaya. I think it'd be pretty cool. And here we are.
You made it.
Like to think Dong Winery theme is canonically D-Luke's theme? It does make sense, yeah.
Brace yourself for some sour grapes.
Yo, Kev, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. They did use it for the outfit showcase thing. Yeah, they did.
If you're not feeling well,
I do remember that, yeah.
let me go this time.
Oh, I'm fine. It's not serious.
Oh,
You know, they did Elzer dirty in the game. In the manga, if you've seen him in the manga, hang on.
Here today.
Hang on. Let me get you a picture of Elzer in the manga. Like, here we go. This, hang on. This is what he looked like in the manga. Look at him. Look at him. Look how he looks in the manga. He looks so dapper and everything. They did him dirty in the game. They just made him an old man.
Oh, it's nothing particularly pressing. It's just that
They did him so dirty in the game.
Given how long it's been since we last visited the winery.
Finally finished my 4-piece Gilded Raiden. She has 956 EM and 214% ER. Wow, that's awesome. Let's go, Kevin.
Oh, do you really mean
Let's go. Or just Kev, sorry. Bash, fair enough. Looks like Steven for when he kind of does, doesn't he? He does. Ah, now I want to play Gen 3 again. I just started playing Gen 5 though. Just started playing Gen 5 again, playing through White 2 again.
Sounds like you're in a hurry to reach your goal.
I beat the second gym last night.
For a long time.
Steven Stone, I love my boy Steven.
Misunderstand me. The truth is, a rumor happened to reach my ears recently. My informants tell me that last month, the Dawn
I mean, like,
Winery spent a
I do have
large sum
some
of Mora on
Gen 3
2
games that I need to, you know,
limited edition
play
North
at some point, you know,
Velvet
like Ruby and Sapphire.
However,
So,
it turns out that they were likely just cheap knockoffs masquerading as the real thing.
Northland Valberry Liquor, that sounds good.
A like yourself would struggle to tell the difference. So why not get a connoisseur to help you appraise the quality? Oh wait.
Love Seamus design and manga, I want to see him in game. Fair. Seamus, that's Barbara's dad, right?
Purchased bootleg liquor.
I do want to see him in game. I think he's on the expedition though. That's why we haven't seen him.
Known and insignificant alcohol aficionados do the taste test.
Have I watched the Masters tournament in Pokemon Journeys? I don't think I have watched too much of it. I've seen clips and everything, but I haven't like sat down and watched the anime in a while, so I haven't seen the whole Masters tournament yet.
I totally forgot.
Do you know Alejandro voiced Leon? I did know that, yeah. He voiced Leon. That was so cool. I know Koi was also a character in one of the episodes. The one-time appearance.
Veritable mountain of Mora.
And Jean's dead, yes. Ooh, lamp.
Thanks. Put it on the table.
Think you'll love the matches? I have seen clips of them. I do think they're pretty epic. I want to see all of them though. I definitely want to go back and watch them at some point.
This thing is very in line with your unique aesthetic tastes. Much like that vase over there.
Oh, the vase that you put your vision in, yeah.
Fetch a bottle of this year's newest batch from the warehouse, or else someone will keep blathering on with endless excuses.
One moment, Master Kaeya. I shall fetch it immediately.
Ash reaching his goal was emotion. It was, yeah. I did see that. That was awesome.
My throat is a bit raspy is all. It got better after I began taking medicine, but recently it flared up again. Other than a bit of difficulty breathing now and then, it's nothing to be concerned about.
I see you, Nicole. I see your teapot.
By overwork. If you don't get enough rest.
Stopped seeing the Pokemon anime after Sun and Moon. Saw like 5 episodes of Journeys when it released, but I said I'll see when it all comes out, but still haven't. Fair enough, yeah. I started watching it just like with the games, black and white. And I remember the episode with the ghost train. That was like so good for me. I loved that.
Take some time off, Elzer. Don't put it off any longer.
Yeah, Elzer, get some rest.
It's important to take care of your health. You have to take it seriously. And, cavalry captain, you would do well to remember that brevity is the soul of wit.
Master Diluc, Master Kaeya, thank you both. Then I'll take my leave and rest for a few
Yeah,
days.
take it easy, Elzer.
Enjoy your vacation. Though, before you officially clock out, let me head out the door with you. We can grab a few bottles on the way. There's nothing quite like enjoying a quality wine while feeling the gentle breeze against your face.
Wanna come, Luke?
Normally I'd accompany you, but unfortunately I still have some pressing matters to take care of.
Aw. Come on,
My
D-Luke.
apologies and regards to both of you.
Really? Oh, that's a shame.
Alright, let's go help Elzer.
I asked Connor to select a bottle of our best. He'll bring it by shortly.
You asked Connor?
He hasn't seen you in a while. He's just happy to be able to do this for you.
Considerate as ever. Ah, Elzer, I also brought you a gift.
Oh?
Here, this belt buckle's for you.
Let's go, Kaeya.
Such artistry. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put it on as soon as I get home.
Glad you like it. Go on, enjoy your time
I
off.
started watching Pokemon from the beginning. Oh, wow. I've seen a few of the beginning episodes, of course. Like, they used to be on reruns when I started. Have you seen Ashkai's theory about Nicole? I haven't yet, no. It's been in my recommended so much. I've needed to watch it. I just haven't had the time yet. But when I get the chance to actually like sit down and have some free time, I'll definitely watch it. I've been waiting to. Do you drink wine, white or red? Legally, I can't, but white.
For your friend, all freshly fermented this year.
Oh,
please have a taste. Traveler, this one's for you.
Thank you, Connor.
Very clear. And a full-bodied aroma. That's rather nice.
Yeah, I'm not 21. I'm only 20.
Isn't it? This one's a little on the sweeter side, but I can go grab a
Yeah, I'm only 20. I can't yet.
No need.
5 more
Sweet's
months.
Just fine. Let's drink one together.
Yeah, I'm 20.
Don't mind if I do. I haven't caught up with you like this in a long time. We used to
I blend
always
in,
pour the
hee-hee.
first glass for you when cracking open a new barrel.
Probably the beard that does it, huh?
Have you gone these past few years? I've had to drink it for you.
Makes me look a bit older.
Well, since it wasn't me harvesting the grapes, de-stemming, or crushing them, it's much more fitting that you should take the first taste.
Crushing the grapes improves the aroma and color of the wine during the fermentation process.
That's true.
If you're curious to learn more about the
You
wine,
gonna think my brother? Fair enough.
you can read our Fruit Winemaker's Manual.
21 this year? Yes, I'm 21 this year. 5 more
Let's
months.
harvest some grapes. Winemaking.
Wine's legal for us at 18, so I can have them, but it's haram. Okay, fair enough.
Nearly as exciting as
Fair
it
enough.
makes it sound. Your back will be in so much pain after
Dear but Nicole's very interesting and insightful. Yeah, I've heard her talking about it in the Discord. We've talked about it in the Discord a bit. In the Genshin Discord, but I haven't seen the video yet, and I really need to. When's my birthday? July 19th. Same birthday as Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Carl Jacobs from Mr. Beast.
Have a chance to share in it.
Wait, so Diluc actually helps you with the winemaking?
Oh, goodness no. Master Diluc is far too busy, not just during the day, but even at night.
Oh? And just what is Diluc always so busy with?
Well, you know, come nightfall, he's always out there.
Wait, we have the same birthday? No way! We're both July 19th? No way! Let's go, Yon! Let's go!
You may be surprised.
No way! No way!
Go to for the sake of the business.
Birthday stream. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it.
Hate to see you struggle.
It's legal for me as well at 18, but I'm 24, so I can buy alcohol by myself. Fair enough, yeah. If I wanted to, just go to my older brother, but I can't say that legally. Just being a little like, shh.
That was because the adults said children weren't allowed.
2003, dude, like my brother. Hell yeah, 2003. You're younger than my younger sister. She's 2001. Oh, interesting. 2001. 2001. Yeah, I'm 2003.
Note, having grown up at a
I am
winery,
2003.
I spent my childhood watching Tunner plant the grape seeds, waiting for them to ripen on the vine, harvesting them together, and waiting for the alcohol to
2003.
ferment. Even though I couldn't help with making distilled spirits, watching everyone work was fascinating.
Look at the animal crystal fly go. Look at him
How could
flying.
anyone not love to drink with a childhood like that? So, let us raise a glass to wine itself, and in thanks to the gracious hospitality the winery has shown us today.
We're generous hosts.
To Dawn Winery.
Speaking of wine, Connor, I have a gift for you. It's a decanter set from Sumeru.
My sister is 1996 and my other is 1998. I'm the youngest child. Fair enough. I mean, I probably have it worse. I'm in the middle. I'm smushed in the middle. You know?
Everyone was giving you gifts at your birthday parties when you were young.
According to the Chinese horoscope, you, my sir, are born in the year of the goat. So Silicon's officially the goat. I'm the goat. No way. No way. That's actually awesome, though. I love that. I am the goat.
Still tough, but getting on in years, so
Wait a minute.
some things just aren't as easy as they were. But he's used to doing things his
If
way
we-
and doesn't trust new employees
Hang on.
to do it for him. A lot of the temporary workers
The Chinese horoscope
because they couldn't handle how picky he
goes
was.
12 years, right? Every 12 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Why not go talk to him about it?
2004, 2024 will be Natlin, 25 will be Shnizhnaya. If 26 is Conria and 27 is Celestia, Celestia will be Year of the Goat. And you know who's a goat demon? Asmodee. Who's, you know, the unknown god. Coincidence? Coincidence? Ain't no way. It's true.
Busy day today, Tunner?
Write that down. Write that down. Write it down.
No, I'm not at all busy.
Siligoat. It's me, Siligoat. Also middle child, 2 older brothers and a younger sister. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think being a middle child, it's nice. You know, you're not the trial run, and you're not like too coddled. You're just a vibe. I like being a vibe.
After we're done picking, I'll bring a few bunches over for you to try.
No need. We were just drinking with Connor, and our stomachs are so full of wine that we couldn't eat a bite.
What about your friend? Doesn't he want to try?
Thank you.
Allow me to introduce the honorary knight of the Knights
However, being a Chinese company, I can see that happening. Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
Knight in the flesh. There are so
Yeah, Dad, it's a
many
coincidence.
talented
Yeah.
people
It's
in
gonna be
the Knights of
interesting.
Favonius. You all have bright futures ahead of you.
Harvesting
Oh my god, I can't imagine what Genshin's gonna be like in 3 years.
Do you still remember
That's gonna be
how I used to
crazy.
help out
I'll be
when we were
24.
short-handed?
Be 23, then 24, but still. Jeez.
In that case, I'm counting on you.
I'll help too.
Everyone's clamoring.
Phone
for
storage go
annual
bird, definitely, yeah.
Well, suits me. More help is always appreciated. Come with me, young lad. I'll tell you which grapes are ripe enough, and you can pick them.
Alrighty. Pick some grapes.
You have nimble hands, lad. Master Kaeya wasn't nearly so careful when he was young. He mangled so many his first time.
You play EU or NA? I'm on EU server. Because when I started, a lot of my friends were on EU, so I just joined EU. If I had the choice now, I'd probably switch over to NA, but I have all the characters over here, so.
And now he's turned into such an outstanding young man. Polite, kind. If I had a son as exceptional as Kaeya, oh, I would be the happiest man in Mondstadt.
Aw.
There's a few
More
rows of
grapees?
grapes up ahead. Let's finish picking them together. Careful not to damage the grapes when you pinch the stem.
They go, I'm blind, hang on. Over here.
These grapes look excellent. You're a fast learner.
Alrighty. Oh, same server? Hell yeah. If you want to send me a friend request, where is it? That way. There. UID's down that way. At least Tanner doesn't speedwalking like that old NPC. Oh my god, that was hilarious. He was like... He was like waddling along. It was so funny.
But I know that no matter how old your child gets, they always need a home they can come back to. And
we need more Guhua lore like the actual Adeptus. I agree, yeah. We need more lore on Guhua himself.
Companionship of friends. I've been working here for decades and watched him grow up with my own 2 eyes. Sometimes
that old guy was, I think it was,
something bothering him.
Oh, come on. I just had him in a video. Huang the Third, that's what it was. Yeah, Huang the Third.
Or perhaps he just doesn't want to involve us.
I knew it was the third, I just couldn't remember the name.
That we could help him. I can see that you have a good relationship with Master Kaeya. Please look after him.
I will.
He's very dear to us. Hearing that puts my mind at ease. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Next rant tonight, probably Guhua lore. I would love that, yeah. More Guhua lore. Let's go.
You're looking very happy, Tunner. Was the traveler telling you some jokes?
No jokes. I've received a letter from my son, Guy.
That's nice.
He's really going places. I'm so delighted. Master Kaeya, honorary knight. My eyesight is fading in my old age.
Oh.
Could you read it out for me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you both.
Oh, that's nice. We got Mysterious Lamp of Fate Ordained. Alright. 2 more endings to go. Alright. So we got the other one, which will be the day after. Remember, guys, commissions, he's just that guy. It's true. He is just that guy. Nice and cozy. Hell yeah.
Still hasn't escaped. I taught her a few tricks just kids will.
We've done this one.
Well, how D-Luke should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But what do you think? When should we go?
Let's do day after tomorrow this time.
Great. Then it's settled. Let's meet the day after tomorrow at the...
Alrighty. Then it's going to be skipped to the day after tomorrow. Oh, look at that view. We're waiting, we're Istervathen. Imagine if Isteroth gets to be playable and her abilities involve, like, freezing enemies in time or something. And instead of, like, freeze effect, you freeze them in time. And then you can, like, hit them with elemental damage and then unfreeze them and then they'll just explode all at once. It'd be fun. Sort of like, Stasis in Breath of the Wild. Like, think of it like that. They're frozen and then all the damage happens at once. That'd be funny. Like Misha. Does Misha work like that? Oh, I haven't seen Misha's gameplay. I have to check it out then. Zawarudo. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, when's Windtrace gonna come back? Just looking down want to remind me of Windtrace. When's that gonna happen again? I want it.
You're more punctual than I expected. Let's head inside.
Alright. There's the base. There's Nicole. I see you. Nicole, what's your link here?
Master Kaeya?
Is that my friend request? Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
I'll accept it when I get the chance.
Come in. I'll fetch you both something to drink.
Long time no see, Elzer.
Hello, Elzer.
Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? So what brings you back to the winery this... Sorry.
You need rest, man.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No need to be so formal. I just returned from Sumeru and dropped by to see you all.
Ah, what a pity. Master D.
Sending's cute and wholesome? Ooh, I'm excited for it then.
Hasn't returned yet.
Never mind. The main thing is that you and Adeland are here. Oh, speaking of Adeland, where is she?
She's taking some time off. She was busy cleaning yesterday and finally has a bit of time to herself.
Perfect. I brought some gifts for you both. Here, this belt buckle is for you.
My goodness, it's exquisite. Thank you,
Aw.
Master Kaeya. I'll
Elsie, you need
treasure
some
it.
rest. You need some water,
Would
man.
you like anything to drink? We recently finished making a new batch of dandelion wine.
Well, what perfect timing. I was just wondering how this year's batch was coming
I
along.
love me some dandelion
Let me
wine.
fetch a barrel and have someone deliver it to the Knights of Favonius headquarters for you.
Oh, I won't be needing an entire barrel. A couple of bottles will be more than sufficient. Else Diluc might say I came here to beg.
Oh, Master Diluc might grumble, but he doesn't mean it.
Wonder how dandelion wine tastes. Yeah, me
Let me
too.
mix you both a drink.
What if it just tastes like wind?
Much obliged.
Doesn't really make much
Then
sense,
I'll
but
have a
it'd
glass
be
of
funny.
dandelion wine and a glass of cider lake for him, if you please.
Am I drinking lake
The
water?
name is not that literal. It is a drink with virtually no alcoholic content, as Master Kaeya will be aware. I'll prepare them.
Yeah, my drink is always non-alcoholic.
That's not entirely true. Cider Lake does have a tiny amount of alcohol in it.
Oh, yay.
Please, enjoy.
Quite sweet and very
Pleased you
tasty.
liked it. Looks like my bartending skills haven't faded with age.
Tastes a bit bitter. Yeah, I mean, it's made from flowers, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Business doing well?
To tell you the
I mean,
truth,
some flowers
we
are
had
good,
our
but like,
work cut out
I
for
think a
us
dandelion would be a
recently
little
trying
bit
to
bitter.
fulfill some major
I think it'd be still be good though.
Things have only just started to quiet down over the last couple of days.
So, you've had no time off lately?
Master Diluc was concerned about the same thing.
Take it easy, Elder.
But with him being out on business for a few days, who would take care of business and the guests if I were to take time off? Maybe some.
Remember the theory where Aslan killed people and put their bodies in the basement? I do remember that. Yeah, that was
Make sure
interesting.
you're okay. If your condition worsens,
I remember
Diluc
that.
will never forgive himself.
You make a fair point.
If you're worried about having someone to handle the winery, why not leave it to me?
Yeah, Kai can do it.
I'm familiar enough with your responsibilities to cover for you for a while.
Master Kaeya,
Plus, he would love it. It's Kaeya.
Please, come back to the winery more often. We all miss you very much.
All right, all right. No need for that kind of talk. Come on. I'll see you out.
Loading, we're loading, we're loading, loading. And we're outside.
While I'm resting, I shall leave Dawn Winery in your hands.
We won't let you
Don't
down.
worry. I'm not going anywhere. Rest easy. And go see the doctor.
Yeah, it's a good idea. We are taking control of Dawn Winery.
Today. A calm breeze and delicious wine. This is quite the treat.
Oh, yeah.
Though, it's a pity this batch seems a bit bland. How about I go to the wine locker and fetch
Of
one
course,
from the
Kaeya.
reserve collection? I remember it's on the second floor.
Is that allowed?
Of course it's fine. I promised Elzer I'd help. I said nothing about leaving the wine alone.
Sorry,
Adeline.
I'm late to the welcome party, but I believe I just heard the words wine locker and reserve collection.
Yeah, she's on to you,
Planning on
Kaeya.
offering a bottle of reserve, Master Kaeya? The reserve collection is reserved for a reason, you know. You should at least run it past Master Diluc.
Your nine pairs, welcome on in.
Adam,
Hope you're doing well.
Surely you misheard.
Welcome on in. It's alright if you're a bit late.
I see.
Welcome on in, though.
Anyway, what
How do you think the
brings you
characters in
to
game
Traveler
are
Wine
considered travel should be?
Just
I
returned
think they
from
probably
Sumeru.
consider
It's been
them
a
like
while, so I thought we might drop by and
around
say
18.
hello.
So
And perhaps enjoy a
I
complimentary
feel like that.
cooler here.
But in reality, they're like hundreds of thousands of years old.
How
It's just
could I
hilarious.
object? We're simply happy that you've come back to see us.
Oh, Adeland, I also brought some gifts for you all. This bottle of essential oil is for you. If you rub it on your hands when it gets cold, your skin won't crack.
Oh my! I can't believe you remembered something like that.
Oh,
Of
Kaeya.
course I remember. You always
Maybe
took
16 to
such
18? Yeah, I
good
feel
care
like
of me
that. I
when
feel
I
like that's
fell
what they
sick as a
think.
child. In
And
comparison,
they're just thinking like,
this is
boy,
nothing.
I'm like older than all of you combined.
You're all grown up now, and you don't get sick nearly as easily. You don't need me to look after you anymore.
True, I don't get sick as much. But speaking of being looked after, when I was in Sumeru, I did find myself and my stomach missing your
Aw.
cooking so terribly.
Oh, are you hungry? Would you like to eat something? You too, traveler. Please tell me if there's anything you'd like to
Watch
eat.
the VOD so I don't miss out. Fair enough.
Now that you
I should be
mention it,
uploading these to
I
the
do
YouTube
actually
after,
feel a
so
bit
yeah.
peckish.
Steak?
Oh, yes. A nice steak would really hit the
Oh,
spot.
no, I could go for some steak.
Fragrant cedarwood grilled. Medium. Stewed vegetables on the side?
Yes, just like you always used to make. Thank you kindly, Adeland.
My
So
pleasure.
good.
Traveler, I'm sorry I'm not familiar with your preferences. Would you like to come with me and select a few dishes?
How old is Adeline canon age? I'm not sure if we know, but he's been looking after Diluc and Kaeya since they were young, so I'm guessing like 40s, maybe? Wait. Where am I supposed to be? Oh, she's over here. I'm silly.
Grilling the steak over fragrant cedarwood infuses it with more flavor than pan-frying it. It's a favorite of Master Kaeya's. Since using an open flame to grill indoors is somewhat inconvenient, we usually set up a grill outdoors. It's
Believe she's in her
perfect for
30s?
grilling
Maybe.
meat, but you can
Late
also
30s,
use
I
it to make
think.
stews.
At
I
earliest.
can offer you a satisfying salad, cold cut platter, and anything stewed. What would you prefer, traveler?
Sticky honey
Okay,
roast.
right away.
Love my sticky honey roast.
Master Kaeya really likes stewed vegetables, but it takes the most time.
Keep
So
on getting
I'll
fewer
saute
gnats,
that
fair
first
enough.
And then prepare your meal once that's underway.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Love salads. Salads are great. Oh yeah, salads are really good, aren't they? I could go for some steak now, because you mentioned steak, and now I'm like, a good steak.
Gentle child,
Good steak.
polite and very sweet. Boys, huh? The gentle ones grow up to be wild, and the rambunctious ones become quiet and reserved.
Yeah, Diluc and Kaeya switched
At
up.
least that's my experience. If there's anything you don't understand about Master Kaeya and his antics, please feel free to talk to me about it. His temperament has changed quite a lot over
Wonder
the
if we get to see
years,
Timaeus and
but he
Ying in a new
still has a lot of
Mondstadt event. That would be really nice. It would be
qualities I
nice to see them
remember.
together. You've never had steak before. It's not common from where I am. Really? Interesting. If you get a chance, I think you should try it. It's good.
Kaeya
I
is
really
much
like it.
savvier and more mature than he used to be. Goodness knows he could be tricky to deal with. But let me share a few little tips. When he answers your question with a question, stop and think carefully about what he wants you to believe, and don't be led on by him. As for not knowing what he's up to, that's because he loves making up a good cover story. But don't let him get
That
to
is
you
true.
too much. You can take it from me. You were drinking a cider lake just now, right?
Yep.
Do you know why it's called that? The name was coined by none other than Master Crepus when
Oh.
he mixed the drink for Master Kaeya himself. Oh, they were adorable when they were young. One time, the winery was hosting a banquet, and Master Crepus strictly forbade Master Diluc from drinking.
But he went and did it
Diluc
anyway.
wasn't happy about that, and he convinced Master Kaeya to team
Oh my
up with
goodness.
him and sneak into the
Yeah,
wine
R.I.P.
cellar to steal
Crepus.
some dandelion
Crepus.
wine.
Literally
And how
turned to
did I
dust.
find this out? Because when Master Kaeya attempted to distract me, I could clearly see Diluc hiding around the corner of the corridor.
Oh my
just praying
god.
to Master Kaeya to direct him through the whole thing.
Diluc used to be the delinquent.
The Captain Kaeya of today never bats an eye when he lies. But he wasn't like that at all when he was young. Ah, goodness. How did I get into this? Anyway, they were discovered by Master Crepus in the end, and he was furious. He punished Master Kaeya by making him write lines, and Master Diluc was forced to clean the wine barrels in the cellar. Oh, the wine cellar had over a dozen large wine barrels to scrub, and Master Diluc was just a
Yeah, now the
child.
roles are reversed. Oh
There
yeah.
was no way he could finish it all by himself. Master Crepus
Diluc's the calm and chill one, and Kaeya's like the, I'm gonna be mysterious one.
secretly finish off the work for him, but when I peeked inside the cellar, I found that Master Kaeya was already there. He and I
Aw.
finished scrubbing the remaining barrels when Master Crepus saw that the bruises on Master Kaeya's hands were even darker than those on Master Diluc's hands. He instantly understood the situation. Master Crepus wasn't stern by nature, so to comfort Master Kaeya, he mixed him a drink and added a few drops of alcohol just so he could have a little taste.
All right.
So you see, Kaeya was a gentle child, and never one to boast about the things he did for other people. Sometimes
Interesting.
he'd even deny it if asked. His friends have a special place in his heart, even if he keeps this to himself. Kaeya's quite a smooth talker these days, but I can tell that his habit of quietly helping others hasn't changed.
Yeah, I get that.
Good.
He likes to
Okay,
vibe.
stew is nearly ready, but the meat and the other dishes will need a moment.
I love this. I love learning more about the lore.
Shortly.
Alright, let's go enjoy a delicious meal with Kaeya. And Nicole.
Drinking fine wine, eating Adeline's steak. Ah, now this is what I call a vacation.
Nicole just being there, oh yeah.
Oh? What has Adeline been telling you? So she told the good stories. Well, shucks. Now
She's always watching. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching.
Since you were last here.
Oh, we never imagined there would be such a magnificent feast. You've really outdone yourself. Why don't you sit and eat with us this time?
Yeah, the more the merrier.
If you keep chatting away, the food will get cold. I'll wait here. Please call me if you need anything.
I'm afraid that just won't do, Adeline. I'm serious. We get together so rarely. Can't you bend the house rules just this once?
Yeah, come on. Come on,
I
Adeline.
don't live here anymore, so I'm just a regular guest. You aren't
Back in, friend chatty. Fair enough. Welcome back in.
request, are you?
Welcome back in.
Since it's you,
Hope
Master
your friend time went
Kaeya,
well.
I see no choice but to honor your request.
Always lurking, she is. Nicole's always lurking.
I know that us sharing a meal is a sign of our close relationship, but this is technically against the rules for a maid, so please forgive me for rebuffing you at first. I didn't mean to sound rude.
Okay, Adeline, it's all Kaeya's fault.
Traveler, given how petty Master Kaeya can be, it must be hard for him to make friends. Does he have any friends in the Knights of Favonius?
Well, everyone's Kaeya's friend, yeah.
I do have a way with people, and now I have him here to back me up.
Poison food, yeah. But we're friends, so she wouldn't poison us.
Pardon me, but is this
Oh, hello,
Winery?
mysterious man.
I'm Guangzhi, a guard with the Secure
Oh, wait.
Transport Agency
It's the
under
guy from the other one.
Communications Office. Here's my card.
No wonder Elzer felt so strongly about
He's from the other
staying.
branch.
He certainly wasn't kidding about how busy it is. Mr. Guangzhi, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine. The Secure Transport Agency has worked with your fine establishment in the past, though we have only corresponded through letters. I always found it a great pity that I, the overseer of our cooperation, have never had the occasion to visit in person.
Fair enough.
Why don't we go inside to discuss the
Yeah, Adeline only serves bad foods to unsavory guests, and we're good guests, so we're safe. He's a trekker, so only gets Sundays off. Fair enough, yeah. Gotta spend the time together well, you know.
Could you fetch some apple cider for the three of us?
Certainly, Master
Apple
Kaeya.
cider.
Please wait a moment.
Alright. Whose VA is that? Which character? Which character are you talking about?
And how might I address you, sir, as well as your
Just Kaeya is fine. I'm standing in today for Elzer, who usually manages the winery's business. And this is my good friend.
I am Silicon, so Guangxi. Let's see.
I'm not just here today to pay a visit. I actually have an invitation for Master Diluc to cut the ribbon at a ceremony to celebrate our agency's
It says he's voiced by Alex
Our
Mitz.
collaboration with Dawn Winery last year was quite successful, and I was curious about your product shipment plans for the next quarter. If it's no trouble,
Snowing heavily, so he had no work today. Fair enough, yeah.
that our agency has
I hope you're all staying safe up there in the snow.
has any additional needs,
Hopefully it's not too bad.
consider us.
Master Kaeya, the apple cider you requested.
Master? Wait. Pardon my foolishness, but might I inquire as to your relation to Dawn Winery?
I'm Master Crepus's adopted son.
Still on the Diluc routes? Yeah, we're on the day after, so he's not here right now, but we're at the Dawn Winery one.
I am rarely at the winery. My mistake. I apologize for not realizing earlier. I do hope I have not done you a discourtesy. You may have misunderstood, Mr. Guangzhi.
That his girlfriend? It kind of does sound like him a little bit, yeah.
I don't actually live at Dawn Winery. I'm also a guest here today. I'm merely here receiving guests due to Elzer being temporarily...
Summer here? Fair enough. I miss the summer. It's winter here where I am, too.
I will be sure to extend your
I
invitation
want the summer.
to Master Diluc. Thank you for your graciousness. I knew the Dawn Winery's wines were delicious, but I am only now discovering how wonderful the apple cider is. It has a clear and inviting fragrance.
Yeah.
In addition to the apple cider, the winery has an extensive collection of reserve wines and liquors. I see you are also a connoisseur of fine wines, so it would be a shame not to sample some. Adeland, please fetch a bottle from the reserve collection in the second floor wine locker.
Oh, Kaeya.
As you wish, Master.
I'm not excited for 40 degrees Celsius summers here. Oh gosh.
For your most gracious hospitality.
What's that in Fahrenheit? I can do math real quick.
Now,
28,
allow your humble
22.
servant to take his leave.
104. Yeah, that is pretty hot. I would not like that.
Here's hoping we'll have a chance to
I was
share
going to
some
get like
more
90
fun
degrees
times
Fahrenheit to like
together in the future.
35 Celsius.
The guest
About
has
that.
left, Master Kaeya.
Guys, plan succeeded again.
It's no skin off my nose. Master Diluc may
Which
have a few
vision
words
element
for
would you want to
anyone
bear?
in
Want to
this
bear high
situation,
vision?
but
I
that's
think I'd
all.
want to bear.
All I really wanted to say is, you will
That's a tough
always
choice.
Be a part of the
I think
Dawn
I think
Winery family,
Dendro.
Master Kaeya.
I think Dendro for me. I always
I have
really
never
like plant
considered you
powers.
an
You know,
outsider.
I like plant powers.
No matter when,
Also, I like
if
green.
you ever feel tired, you'll always be welcome here.
I'd like
I
Dendro.
understand, Adeland.
Then I could really be Banana Man.
Oh, now this is a busy day. Who's at the door this time?
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Elzer, welcome back.
Now that was fast. How are you feeling?
The doctor said there was nothing to worry about. I just need some rest. But on the way back, I met someone who was looking for Master Kaeya.
Literally of all 7 elements we do, yeah. Oh, hi, Klee.
Rescue you. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Mr. Honorary Knight.
Oh, she thinks we're grounded. Oh gosh.
Grounded? Yes, Albedo was saying something about that. Sumeru was fun, but it can't compare with Mondstadt. So here we are.
1 hydro because you don't have to pay for water or electro, so you don't have to pay for electricity. Or, wait, if you get hydro, you could create like a mill sort of thing and just make your own energy. Dendro very dream in arts and big brains. I think it fits you well. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the chaotic smile is here.
If my memory serves me correctly, this child is...
This is a fully qualified Knight of Favonius, Klee.
Our favorite arsonist, true.
We're sorry. Please don't ground Kaeya.
Aw, she's adorable.
What?
I really need to take Kaeya and Mr. Honorary Knight away, so we can go find Albedo, Sucrose, Amber, and everyone else and play together.
He's so cute.
I see. Hello, Miss Klee. You needn't worry. Master Kaeya's grounding is long over.
See, Adeland, you don't need to worry about me. I have lots of people to care for me now.
Aw, that's a cute ending. That's a really cute ending. Alright, we got one more ending to do. The fact that Klee is a candidate to succeed Alice is cool but scary. That is true, yeah. She could. Right, so we gotta go back here to find the last ending. Return to Mondstadt again. It was very wholesome, yeah. I do hope if we get Wimbloom again, we get more Hex and Circle lore. Maybe even see one of them in person. I would love it, please. Alright, so we've done this. We've seen the orphan. Why did I say that?
Look, now, as according to the merchants love. I know you like rare things, so perhaps you can. You're welcome. I'm ready to head into this. I could give everyone their
Head Mage K.
Maybe I'll take a breather first.
Oh my god, imagine like you meet with the Hexen Circle and then it's just Klee.
Room alone. I'm honored to have such a caring friend. Let's go to the plaza.
Will I be streaming tomorrow? Probably not tomorrow, no, but likely Tuesday to do the final part of the food event, maybe something else, but tomorrow I've been streaming 3 days in a row, so I need a bit of a break from streaming.
There's no rush. We can take our time and stroll on over.
Plus I have some videos to work on tomorrow. What do you think about the first ending, the acting part? I feel like it has lore implications. Oh yeah. It's definitely relating to Connery and everything. Especially because it's Kaeya's quest. It's like, it has to be.
Always lively, even late into the night. People there go to bed much later than I imagined. Quite a stark contrast with Mondstadt. People pray and play music in the cathedral plaza during the day, but come nighttime, the streets are deserted except for the knights on patrol.
Which lifestyle do you prefer,
Good
Kaeya?
question. Life in Sumeru is never dull. Last time I was out drinking on the street at night, some passing mercenaries invited me to dance. Although, I did learn later that that kind of thing is highly unusual even there. They must have been in a very good mood.
Yeah, it's an allegory, definitely.
They taught me a lot of songs that they usually sing during feasts. It really was a fun night. But be that as it may, I think I'm more suited to the free and easy life in Mondstadt.
Fair.
Simple, honest folks like me, we don't need much to be content.
You hear what you're saying?
Let's shelve that discussion for now. Have you ever had a chance to hear the cathedral choir before? The hymns
I haven't,
go
no.
well. Let's see if we can catch them today. Sister Grace is right there. so
Allegory,
let's hear
yes.
about the choir's
Definitely.
schedule.
For another Sumerian night, Sumerian days. Hell yeah. I would love to get more Sumeru songs.
Excuse me, Sister Grace. Does the church choir have any performances coming up soon?
Oh, I'm so sorry. The hymn concert we previously announced has unfortunately been pushed back.
Oh.
Oh? What's the story there?
As you probably know, Captain Kaeya, we've been trying to organize an amateur choir in addition to the regular church choir.
Ah, yes. I heard about that. I believe the plan was ultimately to have different choirs who can take turns to perform hymn concerts.
Yes, exactly. Well, it turns out there are plenty of believers who are good singers and
But I feel like Cincinnati has a church. Oh, they definitely do.
so in theory,
Because we saw like the building where Senora was buried in. They definitely have to have a church.
then practice. But for some reason, the rehearsals are going terribly. I don't understand it. Everyone in the choir has a basic level of musical literacy, but they sound awful together.
Oh.
It's like everyone's trying to do their own thing. There's no group harmony. Oh, maybe I'm just not musically gifted enough to give them the guidance they need. Captain Kaeya, I know you like listening to hymns. How good is
I think they have many
your
orphanages. That would make sense. House of the Hearth and all that. Maybe Cathedral. Cathedral would be really cool. I'd like Mondstadt's Cathedral, so I want more.
But if you need some help, then don't worry. I know an expert who's more than up to the task.
Thank you so much, Captain Kaeya. Having some expert guidance will definitely be a great help.
So who's the expert, Kaeya?
I'm sure you've figured out who this expert is already. He has the best singing voice of any poet in Mondstadt.
Can it be Venti?
And understands poetry better than any other singer.
Are we gonna see Venti?
Plus, he's exceptionally easy to find. 9 out of 10 times, he's in the tavern.
Sounds a lot like Venti. Yeah, there's Venti. I see him. There he is.
Drinking alone? I hope
There's
you
our
don't mind me
boy.
joining.
Hey, Venti. Our favorite drunk god, yes.
Patton, 1 moonlit alley and an apple cider.
With streets, it could be a spring goddess. That'd be interesting. She's trying to help Cincinnati away from the winter.
Let's have a toast and drain our glasses together. Here's to the time spent drinking with friends, which is more unforgettable than the drinks are delectable.
Ever the poet, Professor Venti. A beautiful toast from the bard with the most.
Hey.
Any songs of yours we could listen to? There's a real dearth of quality entertainment at the moment, since the cathedral's choir performance has been delayed again.
Reminds me of 1.4. Oh, definitely.
I trust you've heard Sister Grace's choir perform before?
Definitely, definitely.
Though the format is a little on the formal side, they do sing quite beautifully. Very pleasant to listen to.
So you'd say you enjoy listening to hymns?
Let me think. Well, however it's expressed, as long as you can
Slavic
do it
myth has a
with
goddess that
passion
switches
and
between
joy
being a
in
spring
her
goddess and a
voice,
winter goddess.
I consider it a
Interesting.
phenomenal performance.
And Saritsa is Russian.
Passion and
So
joy,
she's based off Russian.
An intriguing
Interesting.
By this
I'm curious about Saritsa's goals. Do you think that she was trying to resurrect the third descender with the help of the Gnosis? That's my thing. That's in my thinking. Something related to the third descender.
Think about it.
I talked about that in my video about it, but yeah, I think it's something to do with the third descender. Her goals.
Sing such beautiful hymns in the cathedral. It must be quite satisfying for him to hear a joyful people lift up their voices in song.
Yes, well, that's a beautiful image filled with hope. But actually, maybe Barbados himself doesn't give it so much thought. In principle, the hymns of the cathedral are dedicated to a god. But in reality, the audience are all ordinary people with very worldly concerns. So what really matters is that the people enjoy.
Yeah, she will, I'm sure, but yeah, definitely. Tries to, but backfires horribly. Yay, cursed rings. Something like that, yeah. It's not gonna go smoothly. Definitely not gonna go smoothly.
Huh? Distressed? About what? Ugh, she might be asking a bit too much. To be honest, if they have a natural talent for music, they should just be allowed to sing whatever they want. It'll all sound good.
Even if their voices aren't in harmony?
I'm pretty sure the first people to sing songs to the Animal Archon weren't all singing the same tune.
Fair.
Besides, he is the god of freedom. Surely he'd prefer.
We were less than 10 patches away from playable Murata. Yeah, that is true, yeah. That is true, she's coming up quick. Didn't Skirt call the Gnosis harbingers of destruction? Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Sister Grace seems quite
something like that.
the whole thing.
Which is why Nubla was like, okay, you can have this Arlecchino. Go ahead, I don't care.
Understanding of poetry and music could help her. Patton?
More drinks?
Uh-oh. I only brought enough money for one bottle today.
Like cash-free bad omens, yeah.
Another bottle of apple cider for Venti, please, Patton. My treat.
Wow! Thanks, Kaeya. You were one of the finest students ever to emerge from my fast-track love poetry class. I always did admire your enthusiasm and kindness. With the aid of this bottle, a humble bard's woes are whisked away on the wind. And so it falls to this humble bard to pass the blessing on to another.
Then this is probably the single most worthwhile alcohol purchase I've ever made.
See people on Twitter get now confused for Spain despite it being Mesoamerica? Yeah, that sounds like something Twitter would do. Got everything confused.
Perhaps it's her depth of devotion that causes her to worry too much about the smallest things.
Don't worry. Just wait a moment. I'll go find her. Right after I finish this cider. The next time you visit her, our sweet sister shall be sad no more.
Hell yeah. It's Twitter, they lack brain cells 90% of the time. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Or wait until the following day. Oh yeah, I've seen that drama too, yeah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, stop. Like, I don't want to mention it too much because I don't like mentioning drama on stream. Let me accept the friend request real quick. There you go, links. Accepted. But like, don't focus on who it could be. Focus on like Shelby and making sure she's all right and like doing that. Like, don't speculate and everything. Like, it's ridiculous. Exactly. People should be comforting Shelby. Yeah.
The rehearsal's going.
Captain Kaeya, your bard friend has a few suggestions that are somewhat fanciful in nature.
Not touching that can of worms. Fair enough. Thank goodness still on Twitter. Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Oh yeah.
Everyone in the choir
Theories at the street says Branya XB, and she's trying to resurrect the third descender, which is Seal XB, and Seal and Branya on coming back third are lovers, and Seal is also the Hersher of death and rebirth. Interesting. That'd be fun to see.
So why ask them to adjust
No problem,
to the
links.
demands of those
Of course.
sweet old
church hymns when you could just create a new song for them? One that they'll be able to grasp quickly?
Heard a little more what happened to her? I'm sorry for her, but people are just drawing conclusions too quickly. Yeah.
Traditional hymns.
Yeah, support her. Just focus on supporting her and just like
What's stopping you
not
from
trying to
considering it,
speculate.
Sister Grace?
While I don't expect a recently established amateur choir to perform on par with our own church choir, this would be a major departure from tradition. I'm just not convinced that it's appropriate.
Is the Church of Favonius really such a stickler for tradition? Giving believers the chance to express themselves freely seems like it would be a very positive thing. So Venti, do you think the Animo Archon would like to hear a new melody?
Of course! This
Wish for a new world, that'd be interesting. Wish for a new world or better world.
Well, let's see what our other
He's like Cyrus, the Cyrus of Genshin.
What are your thoughts? Another vote of confidence. Maybe there's hope for this idea yet.
Maybe it's just a generational thing.
He's gonna have to win the 50-50, no way.
Well, it's not a completely unreasonable idea. I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Looks like we're all in favor then. So let's start preparing. Sister Grace, could we trouble you to inform
3 a.m. here. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Alright, take it easy, pairs. Get some good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.
Should we find some people to help us compose the lyrics? If this is to be a new song of the people, then the more fresh ideas we have, the better.
Good idea. Let's split up and find some contributors, Traveler.
If she loses, she's gonna get back the Archon War and the host cycle starts again. What if that's like what causes the Samsara cycles? They just lose 50-50.
Let me think. Since we're composing a song, we should try and recruit at least one person who understands.
It's also 3 a.m. here and I should go to sleep. See you, chat and Silicon. Thanks for stream. Thank you for stopping by, Red Rocks. Hope you enjoy your sleeps. Get some good sleeps. I'll see you next time.
Given that the idea is to write a song dedicated to Lord Barbados, I'm sure Sister Barbara would be very willing.
Definitely.
Perfect. Traveler, why don't you head into the cathedral and invite Sister Barbara to join us? I'll look for another friend who's interested in helping us.
Alright, let's go see Barbara. Up the stairs to the cathedral. Judging by her crystal, she seems to be asking for help. Yeah, it could be her asking for her help. Burn away the old world. Wait. What? Oh. I'm blind.
Let the wind lead. Traveler,
I am blind. I thought it was a guard.
I saw you in the cathedral.
Hi, Barbara.
Fortunately, I have some time to spare at the moment. What is it? Oh, I see. What an interesting idea.
I'm off my meds today, so like, I'm a bit off, you know? Off the goop.
Very few people would ever think to create a new one. But as long as we put our hearts into it and write with reverence and devotion, perhaps our new song can become part of the tradition that is passed on and bring joy to future generations.
Yeah.
I never imagined that the bard would come up with such an amazing.
You're fine, thank you.
I'd really love
Shiva, another deity in Hinduism, the god of destruction. Interesting. Interesting.
Let's go there together right now.
You've seen so many characters in these. I love this. Oh, and Diona's here too. Yeah, it's like it says surely you have the desire to burn, then burn away the old world for me, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I've seen Kaeya play Genius Invocation TCG, making up a bunch of baloney to distract his opponents. He's a trickster, plain and simple. So now, I gotta check with you guys to see if what he's saying is true. Can we really write about anything we want in this song? Even the evils of Mondstadt's wine industry? And is the choir really gonna perform it publicly? So everyone on the streets will hear it?
I don't think anything's off limits. I thought it was a fun.
Since you can endure my bitter cold, perhaps you desire to burn, then burn away the old world for me. That's it. Yeah.
All booze has
So it could be like between the streets and the traveler, and like they fight or something, and the streets is like, oh, you can endure my cold. Then you have the desire burn, burn the old world for me.
That's a very novel idea.
Oh yeah,
I'm used to
Venti's
just harmony
allergic to
myself while
cats.
I work. So after Sister Grace criticized us for not singing in harmony, I was planning on quitting the choir. I never thought we'd be able to just sing what we wanted. Whew, what a relief.
Plus, we get to write a song with Sister Barbara. I'm so honored.
Thank you, everyone. Why don't we start by picking a theme for this song?
I agree. Traditionally speaking, the theme should be Praise be to the gentle and loving Lord Barbados.
I expect that Professor Venti might feel that topic is overdone and lacks originality, and that it may not be to
I got pretty good hunch what Murata's true name is though. Oh, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'd suggest that everyone start by thinking of the little things in life that bring you joy. Ooh, well then can I praise the perfect fish head soup my mom cooked?
Professor Venti, oh yes. Himiko, that'd be pretty good. Phoenix, ooh, like a phoenix bird. Outfit as well.
Let us praise Mondstadt, the city that allows us to sing freely.
See? Already we have lots of wonderful ideas. Let's write them down. And then Kaeya can... Kaeya?
What's Kaeya doing? Wait, where'd he go? What are you doing over here? Did I Google it correct? Alright. Thanks.
Didn't want to participate in the discussion.
Oh, the Goetian demon, of course. Depicted as a phoenix, yep. Interesting. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense.
I just wanted to take you to hear a performance, but that obviously didn't happen, thanks to the problems with the choir rehearsals. The rehearsals are now back on track, so I've done my part. If I stay here any longer, I'll probably get roped into singing with them. I'd rather it didn't come to that. My songwriting abilities are limited. If doing nothing but loitering on the plaza and
So this is Kai's idea of relaxing. It's just helping people and then just going off the sidelines.
then I suppose I didn't get to relax. But that would get boring after a while.
You know, her human name but a true name. Yeah. Her Goetian name.
See what's happening, and insert myself into interesting situations. Besides, can you be so sure I didn't have something to gain from helping Sister Grace with her choir rehearsal dilemma these past few days?
You can't be sure.
Oh, I spy two naughty students skipping class, and they just so happen to be the very two who asked me to help Sister Grace in the first place. We're ready to review and discuss everyone's lyric contributions now. Hey, why is it that you look like you're trying to run away?
Because we are.
I still recall the teachings of Professor Venti. The Animo Archon cares not about how moving the people's songs of praise are, but rather whether or not the song comes from the heart.
Yeah.
With so many true believers gathered together earnestly writing a song for him, I'm sure the Animo Archon is watching on and feels very satisfied. That's what a song of worship is all about. So, mission accomplished.
And that's the reason you've decided to leave?
Slipping away before the final.
Very cautious about demonology due to being Christian, but don't dismiss as part of the lore. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand that.
Everything has concluded. Oh no. You've seen right through me.
Wow, that was a craftily crafted speech.
Craftily crafted.
But to share all this with a group of friends, only to find myself one friend short before the final verse is sung, before the poet has uttered the last line, before everything has concluded, I don't know. Something about it just irritates me. If you don't want to write a poem, then let me gift you one. Abandoned to whatever fortune the cruel waters bring, bereft of control, directionless I swing. The swift currents surge, and onward I urge, through the snow and frost that fall and winter bring. Majestic waves cresting, surf roaring its tail, none but the ocean to hear as I sing. The stars in my eyes as I chart toward the horizon,
that into one day from the endless dome of night I shall spring. If you are a chaser of freedom, the animal Archon will bless you. So why not let those
Didn't
feelings
convince him
out
to sing
and
with
sing
them.
everyone?
Turn to the seventh throne. Interesting.
A boat that has come unmoored will not get lost in the night, but sail towards the dawn.
Wonder why Kaeya's 3 divisions a funny shape. I think honestly at this point I feel like it's just a little issue with it, because like on his outfit it's a normal Mondstadt vision.
After a fine
On his
boat like that,
summer outfit, so
it would be plain rude of me not
I'm not
to
sure.
rejoin you.
Let's head back together. You two of all people have to be there for the grand finale.
My current speculations are right, then Fane's shades are copying the original dragon gods of this world, just phantom shadows like the Archons. Interesting. And we're getting Kaeya to sing. He's like, no, I don't want to, but we're getting him to. And that's all the endings. We're all caught up on the Hangout events. We've done it. We have done it. All endings have been reached. Every single ending, we have done it. We have done it. Memories of the heart, every single achievement. We have done it. We have done it. Hell yeah. It's all been done. Woohoo. Yeah, but we've been live for 3 hours. I gotta go get some food. So thank you all for hanging out. We have finished the Hangouts event. I should be back on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.